brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames, brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames strong, can't break that bill.
Frames, brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames, brains, 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 brains. Frames, brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, brains, motors, that's the code.
Yeah.
Frames, brains,
Motors, that's the code.
brains, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, frames, brains, brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames, brains, motors.
Frames, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors,
That's the code.
frames, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors.
Frames, brains, brains,
motors, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors, that's the code.
brains, motors, that's the code.
Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors. Motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, yeah. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, yeah. Frames, motors, yeah. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, that's the code. Frames, motors, yeah. Frames, motors, that's the code. 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 Frames, Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, brains, rotors. That's the code. Frames, brains, motors. 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 Oh, that's the code. Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, motors. That's the code. Built from the ground. That's how we grow. High performance, I design the mold. God gave the gift, not watch it show. If the piece gotta play its role, from the structure down to the soul. Formula 1, K9, sweet, don't fold. Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, brains, code. Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, brains, motors. That's the code. Frames, 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 motors. That's the
Good Thursday night, world, and welcome to another episode of Lab Talk with the Dog God, aka the Coach 3, aka the Elon Musk of high performance working dogs. That is me. He is I, and I am what? Him, M, and M. Yeah. Big salute to my brother, the Bakari, man. Big salute to my brother, the Bakari, with that pole position. And big salute to my brother, Formula One K9's ready, man. My brother in Formula One K9's ready, which is a part of the tri-union of Formula One K9's, man. Big salute to my brother, Formula One K9's ready. And big salute to my brother, Cooper. Salute to the 1, 2, and 3, the podium. Salute to that 1, 2, and 3, that number 3. Y'all already know how I feel about that number 3, that pyramid, that Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, the ultimate root number. That's right. And big salute to my brother, Lucky Mills, and Lucky Mills. Big salute to my brother, Lucky Mills in the building, man. Big salute to my brother, Duro Ricio, Bully Camp, man. My brother, Duro in the building. Big salute to my brother, Duro. Big salute to my brother, Matt's Triassic Exotics. My brother, Matt's Triassic Exotics is in the building, showing his consistency.com. I appreciate you, my brother, Matt, man. Big salute to my brother, Rock Solid Pits. My brother in Rock Solid Pits in the building, man. Hey, Rock Solid, did them puppies drop yet, man? Did them bull herders drop yet? I'm excited to see those, man. And I'm excited for you, Rock Solid, my brethren, man. Big salute to you, Rock Solid Pits. Who else we got over here? We got my brother Rogue Wolf in the building, man. My brother Rogue Wolf Project in the building. Big salute to you, my brethren. Rogue Wolf. That's right. We got my other brother, Tony. Tony has done it again, Mr. It Feels Good. My brother, Mr. Feel Good. Brother Tony in the building, man. Always consistent, man. Much love and respect to you, my brother Tony. What else we got up in here? We got my brother Caveman. We got my brother Caveman in the building. Caveman's a fool. He said, we got white people watching. Keep the shit talking to him. Oh, man. Hey, what did Michael Jackson say, Caveman? Chap, it don't matter if you're black or white, man. You know what I mean? The coaching is always going to be the same, man. It don't matter what race you are. As long as you're in this locker room or you're in this situation room, you're in this classroom, shit, you better have your motherfucking dick and balls attached to you. Because if not, if you got your pussy on, you better get out right now, okay, man? And it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Salute to Michael Jackson for that one. Shout out to Michael Jackson for that one. That's right. Salute my brother in Caveman. Who else we got up in the building, man? Who else we got up in the building in the front Rees Early Bees? In the front Rees Early Bees. Okay, man. So to all my brothers, early bird special in the front row, all the top tier dogmen nerds that want, to make sure that they, be seen in the front, man. They come early bird special. Make sure they tuned into the chat. And yeah, man, they get saluted right back, man. And salute to all of you who are in the middle of the classroom, the ones who don't participate in the chat, but you are there, not in the back, right? You're there, but you're just not in the chat, man. And you're still a high level nerd because anybody in this classroom got to be an intellectual, got to be a dog man thinker to be in this type of classroom, because this is not an entertainment, type of classroom. This is, this is not the Dave Chappelle show, or this is not Cat Williams Comedy Hour. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Chris Farley and shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Richard Pryor. You feel me? This ain't Martin Lawrence. This ain't Def Comedy. I mean, we can go on and on about the different comedy shows where you can get entertained and you get a couple of tickles here and a couple of tickles there, right? This is the classroom where you're going to have to tickle your brain. You feel me? And not a lot of people want to tickle their brain. So salute to all my brothers in the middle, man. All my top tier engineers that's in the middle, man. And salute to the ones who are in the back. All right? The ones that's afraid to come up to the front, or they just got something, against how I operate as the coach, man. They just, they just got that envy and jealousy, or that hate in their blood. They want to downplay somebody who got one of the fucking most exquisite top tier resumes in the dog game when it comes to these fucking dogs, man. When it comes to what I do with dogs and what I've done in the DNA and et cetera, man. When you're a real dogman in the field, man, you don't hate on that. You don't hate on that type of dog man with that type of resume and abilities, man. You salute that shit, because that's what you do, man. You salute, you know what I mean? It's like great artists who are artists. They salute other great artists, right? But if you're not an artist, like a lot of these dogmen today, they're not artists. They trace other people's bloodlines and things, which if that's what you do it. It's okay. I'm not going to knock you, but don't you fucking dare knock the artist, okay? Just because you didn't do it, just because it's not your bandwagon that you hopped on, or you heard everybody else's bandwagon is somebody else's original wagon, man, don't be knocking the artist style. So keep your ass in the back until you know how to act, okay? And if you bitch made and you still around, we got an altar call for your ass, you know what I mean? Because we're going to try our best to influence you to get that bitch assness out of you, man, okay? Be on some real man honorable, masculinity, balanced masculinity, okay? We don't want you on that macho man, Randy Savage masculinity, but we don't want you on no bitch made pussy boy, fuck boy femininity. You know what I mean? We don't want you on that shit either, okay? All right. Big salute to all of you trickling in. As you trickle in, we're going to get ready to go like we always do, right? We're going to get ready to go. So without further ado, those of you guys who don't know what we like to do, before the class, we like to get prepared. I want you guys to, calm your nerves, calm your mental space down. A lot of things has probably happened during the week. I know my week is full of adventure, full of things happening because it's just it's a worker's life. You know what I mean? It's a field general's life. You're always in the field and the things is always happening. So what we like to do is calm the edge, curb the edge with some substances. Okay, don't do the hard substance because you're gonna be out of the loop. But get your paper planes, Swisher Swedes, gars, bongs, your edibles, your motherfucking moon rocks, whatever you fucking whatever you use, your beverages, whatever you use to partake, and you infuse top flight, top tier level herbal sensations in, man, get that bitch ready to go. And like I've said before, and we're going to keep this as a tradition for us, okay, in this classroom, okay, if you already had it lit, put the bitch out for a minute, all right? We're going to cheers, okay? So you guys who have not taken any beverage, you guys got your sticks in the air, bongs in the air, whatever you got in the air with the herbal sensations, I want you just to put it out, tap it out, and then when I get ready to say cheers, light that bitch and then take 3 puffs of that motherfucker, man. We're going to root that bitch out, okay? So get that bitch ready to go. Make sure it's infused with the top fleazy, all right? And if you like the taste of hops, dark hops, light hops, organic hops, IPO, whatever type of hops. There's so many different type of hops. Get that bitch ready to go. If you like the stronger hops, the more liquor hops, get that bitch ready to go. Make sure it's cold. Make sure your mug is frosty. Crack that bitch. Pour it up in your mug or whatever. Pop the damn top off that bitch. Whatever you got to do, man. Get that bitch ready to go. All right. Make sure you don't partake in it until I say cheers. All right. If you like the taste of hard liquor, man, light, dark, you like to shot it out. You know what I mean? You like to sip it out, like some cognac type shit. Get that bitch ready to go, okay? Just wait a minute. Wait till I say cheers before we fucking partake in it, all right? And if you like me, I like to take my liquor and do a little certain mix-a-lot, make it a concoction, with a little bit of cut in it. You know what I mean? Because I like to sip mines, man. I like to sip mine. I don't want to be taking a whole bunch of shot. I like to sip my shit. You know what I mean? Do that key sweat, make it last or whatever. And then, you know what I mean? It do what it do. It give me that buzzard. You know what I mean? Give me that nice little buzzard. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to get fucked up in this classroom because this is a classroom where we're here to learn. We're here to use our brain to learn. So I just want you guys to calm the edge so that you guys can fucking sit down, focus, pay attention to class, take your notes, participate in the chat if you choose to, but just learn something, man. All this top tier engineer shit is not for no reason over here. Okay, it's for you guys to learn. Now, of course, if you're not there yet, cool. You can always go back in time. Shout out to the internet and go back to all the 136 classes that we've have when it comes to working dogs, performance dogs, high performance dogs, working animal type shit, performance animal type content. This is where you go right here. Okay, so get that bitch ready to go. Okay, because you know what the coach got, right? You already know what I got because I keep it so simple, man, because life is hard as it is, man. I got my one. All right. Vodka lemonade. Cheers, men. Men, cheers. Love you guys, okay? Love all you men that come to this classroom every Thursday night, man. I appreciate all of you. Cheers to y'all. Let's say, hey, 3 times, man, okay? 3 times. Let's root it. We're going to hit that 3 number. We're going to root it with the 3, man. The ultimate root number is number 3. All right? Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Let's do it. That's 1. That's 2. And that is 3. Big salute, big salute, big salute to all of you, man. Welcome to the class. Another one in the books. Another classroom in the books. Another Thursday night in the books, man. Salute to our consistency. Our consistency, man. Doing this thing that we call high performance working dogs. Pushing this wave that we started 3 years ago. And I'm grateful that, you know, slowly but surely the dog game is kind of catching on. And it is what it is, whether they catch on or not. It's here, it's been here, and we've been consistent at it. And our wave of pushing the high performance working dog man engineer community is, it's real talk. If you're really doing this type of shit that we talking about, men, it's only going to be for the few, man. Not many dog men have that mentality where they really, really want to push their program to the next level, You know what I mean? Most people are forced to, because there's mistakes being made in their program, whether they get bottlenecked, or let's say the dog game leaves them behind because they're stuck in the past. That's the only time when people pivot. You know what I mean? But if you're an engineer like myself, like a lot of you guys are, we're only doing this to make our dogs better. Okay? We're only breeding for better dogs. Okay? We're not breeding for the same shit, because as an artist and as an engineer, we will get bored. If I already figured something out and I'm just I'm pressing the repeat button all the time, the replay button, a mind like mine will get stale. I can't get stale in my mind. I'm too creative. So as dog men and as engineers like us, we always trying to find ways to enhance our dogs. And, through this community, we've been able to learn different things and just look at how other dogs have been, engineered and created. And we use our imagination and we're like, well, why did they use this? Why did that makes sense? Okay, well, damn it. Okay, why did this happen? Why? Like we're using our critical thinking. Okay, we're using our fucking brain, man. And I respect all of you for being that type of dog, man, because that's how we keep elevating. That's how we're going to keep elevating, if we're all thinking outside the box to create the circle, which the circle is the continuation of the wave. Whether the coach gets off the wave and retires, whether Reddy gets off the wave, whether any of you guys get off the K-Man, whoever, all you guys, you know what I mean? Tony, whoever decide, okay, I'm done, man, I'm shit, man. I'm fucking progressed out. I'm progressive out. You know what I'm saying? I'm progressive out. Shit, I'm retiring it, man. These new young boys is fucking taking it to a whole nother level. That's what it's about. The Verdes, the Coops, you know what I'm saying? The young guys who's hearing us, learning from us, and they're inspired, early bird. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, they take what they've learned from us and they take that shit to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? We're like, shit, man, y'all got it. Batons passed to y'all. Like, shit, y'all took it to a wave that we didn't even think about. And that's what this fucking community/classroom is about, man. For the high performance working dog men and dog women engineers, the nerds, okay? The nerds, man. All right? So big salute to all of my dog man engineer nerds, man, and dog women engineer nerds as well. Big salute to all my new subscribers. Like I said, I don't really know what, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I average about at least 10. I don't see the count. I just see my shit go up every time. Everybody checking it in a week, it'd be up another notch. You know what I'm saying? So average about 10, maybe 12, who knows? But all of my new subscribers, thank you for, subscribing, strictly off the, the classroom content. And I'm grateful for that, because I know there's more dog men and dog women like ourselves who are very progressive in their thinking, and possibly might have dogs in the future that the coach might want to buy some. You know what I mean? Because that's who I'm looking at, people who are progressive in their program, because shit, I'm always looking for DNA. I got DNA, but I got future things that I want to do. You know what I mean? And speaking of that, I was thinking, right? Shout out to Aria and all the the people in Brazil and Sunshine Bulls and all that stuff, right? So I was thinking, right, just about my program and stuff, and some of you guys might remember. I know Duro remembers this. Some of you guys might. I'm sure Reddy remembers this too. But I had a plan way back when, a few years back, and I was going to make what I called a rodeo bull. And I had the formula for it too already intact. Shout out to Big Boy Prophet. Okay, y'all remember my boy Big Boy Prophet with a 30+ inch head. Big Boy Prophet. Shout out to Big Boy Prophet. Goat. Shout out to Goat. So I had this vision. I was thinking about this week, but I already scrapped it. But I was thinking about it this week because of the Brazilian Bull. I was like, shout out to Arya and her crew, because they pretty much took a wave that I thought about, and they already was on it. But I had a plan to make it what I call a rodeo bull, and I wanted it to be looking like a rodeo bull, a dog, right? Extreme like that. And I had the formula for it too, which was going to be goat times AK times a big ass fucking mastiffy type borbal. And I was going to breed, I was going to get a borbal female, like I said, a mastiffy type borbal female. I just only wanted the borbal for the fucking size, okay? But I wanted to be kind of a heavy mastiff type borbal, okay? And I was going to take a female, and then I was going to take goat to the female, keep most of the puppies, and then take AK to that female, keep most of the puppies, and then take those offspring of AK and that female borbal and goat and that female borbal, and then breed them together. And I was going to call it the rodeo bull. So I was thinking about that this week, and I was like, you know what? Shout out to Arya again, because, they're not afraid to tell you the recipe about the Brazilian bulls. And, shout out to the Sunshine Bulls, which is, they got the mastiffy type bulldogs. That's what they cut up into those Brazilian bulls. Raul thought it was a mastiff and stuff, but Arya had to correct him and say no mastiff in there. But those bulldogs that Sunshine Bulls has, they got some mastiff in them, of course. We know that. That's engineers. You ain't got to tell me it. I know it. We know it because we engineers. But I was thinking, like, because I know the sauce of the Brazilian bull, I would just go and I put, Greg won't mind me saying this. I'm sure he's not going to do it. But anyway, I told brother Greg, I said, Greg from Crack Kennel, shout out to my brother Greg. I told Greg, I said, I got a way for you, Greg. I have a way for you to resurrect King Murdoch. I said, go overseas, go fuck with Sunshine Bulls, go buy one of them extreme fucking, either get you a male or a female. I would get me both if I had the money. Okay, if I was just to give him some game. I said, get you a female. You got King Murdoch's sperm. King Murdoch's, he's getting older. He's going to probably pass away. Go put fucking King Murdoch's semen in a fucking one of them Sunshine bulldogs, and then resurrect your shit. Okay, and then had him red fucking extreme King Murdoch's. Now, of course, he heard me like, okay, that sounds good. But again, like I said, I love my brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. You know what I'm saying? He knows it. But in my mind, I know he ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? This is just like I said. This is just when you are an engineer like myself, right? And because you have visions and you can see the future, right? I always move in the future, y'all. My whole program is way ahead. Okay. My whole program is way ahead. Okay. Still ahead of the game. So when I, shit, like I said, me and my brother Greg, we talk like, we talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga too. So when I gave him that wave, he saw it. But the reality of it is like, is he ready to get in his bag and do all that? The thought, I made sure I planted the seed, but in my mind, I'm like, he ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, fast forward. I got Big Shug, man. I got Big Shug. And he's a better version of his daddy Goat. He's correct. He's still got the same size. He's a hybrid. Okay. He's a double XL bully. Okay, which is Goat with fucking Africa, which is my pit bull. And he's got the size of Goat, but he's got a mild drive. Okay, he's not crazy like fucking Africa in them, but his drive is mild. But he's got the motor in him, but he's got the size and like goat. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he's probably a little bit thicker than goat, but he's real correct, straight. Everything is beautiful about Big Shug. Okay, and not only do I got Big Shug, I got Goat's other son, Black Bull. Okay, which is my last bully breeding that I did with Goat times Black Mama. And Black Mama is Prophet, Big Boy Prophet, XXL Bully Prophet times Tiny. That's when I took Big Boy Prophet and put his semen into my fucking 35-pound pit bull, right? Because I wanted to put a motor in that fucking big ass fucking XXL Bully Prophet and got Black Mama, right? So Black Bull is a product of that, right? When Black Bull, he got the size. I mean, he got the head. He got a big ass head like his grandfather. I mean, he's an impressive dog too. I remember when Only the Council, aka Cali, came and picked up AR-15. He saw Black Bull. He was like, "Who's that, Coach?" I said, "Oh, that's Black Bull." He's like, "Damn." That's all he had to say. Okay, that's all he had to say. But you know what I mean? I told you I scrapped my bully program. I scrapped that shit. Fuck the bullies. Nothing against y'all with the bullies. Let Coach just talk his shit, man. Let Coach be on his come on, man. I have to make sure I preface this because motherfuckers might take what I say like, oh, he said fuck bullies. I got a bully. Let me just fuck my when I say fuck, let's fuck my bullies. I scrapped my bully program, man. Okay? Let Coach debrief. If I'm not talking to any of you specifically, like your name, fuck a bully, your name. Let Coach say fuck bullies in his own realm. Because that's how I feel, because I had bullies. And I scrapped my bully program, so fuck bullies, all right? So I have to specify that, men, because I don't want you men thinking that when I'm debriefing, I'm talking about you, okay? Please, men, let me finish. So anyway, like I said, I scrapped my bully program because I'm like, fuck bullies for me, because I want mine to be performance-based. So I have my program to make these high-performance bullies, but they don't want that. They want wow factor. They want, you know what I'm saying? They want shit that I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I need performance dogs. I would love them to be NFL linebackers with pit bull motors and drives and shit. I would love that type of shit. But that's not, that's a hard road. When extreme and high performance don't mix. Okay? I learned that in my own lab. I learned that. Okay? But anyway, I got these two males, which, of course, like I said, I'm not doing no bullies and shit. It's like, what the fuck? I'm just going to collect their semen. It's cool. They're great dogs. Cool. Whatever. But as far as my program, I don't got no direction. I've scrapped my bully program. I scrapped the rodeo bull because I'm like, fuck bullies in my mind. Fuck bullies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be breeding dogs that just look like something. That's me. Then I seen, like I said, this week I'm taking care of Big Shug and them, and I'm looking at, these fucking, these dope-ass bullies I got. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with those? Other than keep their semen and then just have them as my dogs. Because I don't have no vision for them anymore. So then I thought about Aria. And I thought about what I told Greg. I was like, you know what? Maybe in the future, man, I'll revisit my rodeo bull. And not only will I get my Borbal, I'll go and get one of them damn Mastiff bulldogs from Sunshine Bulls over there in Brazil. And I'll do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I got the vision and I know how to do it. I know the DNA to make them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the recipe. I know where to go get them. You know what I mean? I'll go get it and I'll make my own shit. I got an AK. I got, I still got, semen off a prop. I got semen off all my fucking males. So I could cook any way I fucking want to. And then I can make my own shit. I can make one called, shout out to the Brazilian bull, but I can make a Formula One bull now. Okay? Formula One bull with a performance in it too. Okay? Because I'm throwing AK up in that bitch. I'm throwing AK up in there, so that shit gonna have a fucking high power motor in that bitch. You know what I mean? So I was just thinking, you know what I mean? And I was also thinking too, man. I was thinking about my years and, doing this social media shit and this social media dog man shit. And I thought about when I got on and why I even got on social media to begin with, and, how I came on just showcasing the DNA. Got DNA, we do. Showcasing the dogs and how I slowly progressed and created my following strictly off the dogs. And I when I came in the game, making my DNA, and then also introducing my product to the consumer. And then when I came in and I started my LLC, which was TBG Genetics. That's when I was selling DNA. Okay, I was selling sperm and whatever dogs that I decided not to keep, I sold to the Publix. And I had my little LLC that I fucking scrapped after a year. Because to me, it was like, these motherfuckers ain't ready for my shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let me continue to make my dogs, and whatever I don't need, hopefully I'll be able to, recoup something. But, over time, when I thought about it, it's like, it's not a business until you make money. Why am I getting an LLC? I'm such in a fucking deep ass abyss when it comes to these fucking dogs. I don't care how much money I make. Unless, like I said, unless my vision comes true, and God willing it will, with this military play that I'm going in now, man, I'll never get out this hole, man. You know what I mean? Like, niggas, unless I got the wave like Arya and her crew, you know what I mean? Or I'm a pretty white girl like fucking Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like, come on, man. If you a pioneer like me, come on, it's gonna take some years, man. So I knew I in my mind, I was like, this journey to try to make money off this shit is gonna take too long. It's gonna take too long because niggas gotta catch up. You know what I mean? Like, I was so gun-ho, and I'm still gun-ho about it, but I'm talking about when I was, when I was first splashing in the game of social media and I was showcasing my shit. I was so gun-ho about the future of my pit bull program, because that's where I started. I started with the pit bulls, men. And I was so gun-ho. Because I knew I had that fucking shit, man. I knew I had that murder, kill. I knew I had the sauce, man. I've been working on it since 2005. I knew I had it, man. Ooh-wee, it's been tried and tested and approved, man. Okay? So I knew I had it. And so when I decided to get AK, I thought I was on to something, man. You know what I mean? As far as the world, the pit bull world. You know what I mean? I remember Dave Wilson and all them when they was woofing about the bullies and shit, talking about pit bull on steroids. And I remember all that type shit. And, I remember, living in Hawaii at one point when I was young, real young. And I was seeing them Hawaiian boys pit bulls and how they was built and shit like that. You know what I mean? So many variances to the pit bull. If you ain't got a pit bull palate, you would never know. But if you're into competition pit bulls, and there's so many different variances because, it's so many different sauces, man. So many different sauces when you're dealing with competition animals. But I remember I was so gun-ho, man. Shout out to, Shaka, Holy Spirit, Africa, Jaw. Shout out to them. Because I had a lot of people intrigued. Okay. When I got AK, I knew I was going to smash the game, because AK was everything that, more than everything that I even thought that I was going to get. Because like I told y'all before, I just want to make my pit bull line bigger, stronger, and faster. So that's why I bought AK. Okay. I was ready to advance my pit bull line because it's mine. It wasn't nobody else's bloodline. It was the coach's bloodline, right? So as I'm, thinking about all this week and thinking about the dogs, thinking about, shit, how I started on the internet, thinking about, how I was trying to come into the dog game with the pit bulls and really thought I had the wave, man. But I learned, not quickly, I learned over time. Took a few years to learn that when it came to what I was really passionate about, which was first the pit bull, the pit bull community didn't respect creativity. They didn't respect people who were artists and were pioneers. They respected old shit and they wanted to gravitate toward old stuff. And for me, who was a fucking pioneer and fucking an engineer and a motherfucking artist, I would never get the respect that I deserve if I did come with a superior product, unless we actually had a weight and a date. And most of these dogmen in the pit bull world, they don't have the progressive thought and the ability and the know-how to make a bigger, stronger, faster pit bull. So even if we were in a competitive world, I wouldn't even have nobody to compete with me because they wouldn't even be thinking on that. So in reality, for me to be pushing a wave that I was pushing when it came to my pit bulls, I quickly learned through my social media adventures that I was too ahead of the curve, and my talents was not respected in the pit bull world. I mean, I respected it because I know what I got, but I would never get what I'm deserved and what I'm worth, because unless I'm pulling up a fucking dead bloodline, and what I mean by dead bloodline, I mean by the people who originated it. Okay, because the original sauce is what makes a bloodline alive. When you start adding variances to it, the original sauce is no longer the original. It's like throwing cut to a motherfucking, some pure drugs and shit. It don't work. I don't give a fuck if it used to be that. It's not that anymore. Okay, unless it's coming from the author. If the author is dead and ain't doing it no more, then to me it's dead too. So I'm thinking about all that, men. I'm thinking about all that this week because I'm looking at my DNA. And I'm saying to myself, like, I don't got nothing to prove. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't got nothing to prove. When it comes to really pushing DNA, pushing genetics, pushing variances, having all different types of dogs, showing my dogs in a superior light, all of them conditioned athletes, all of them. I show all my dogs from the bullies to the Frenchies, to the bulldogs, to the pit bulls. All of them was looking like top tier fit athletes. Every single one of my dogs I showed in a motherfucking top tier athletic light. Okay. When it comes to making dogs, I've made a lot of great dogs. Sold a lot of great dogs. Okay. Lost a lot of great dogs. It's all a part of the process, right, man? Right. So this week I'm thinking like, shit, man, coach, man. Just me talking to myself. Like, coach, bro, you came in the game and you set a tone and a standard that wasn't being pushed until you pushed it. Okay. Wasn't many people, and there's a few of us out there. There's a few of us out there. So salute to the few. But that had all kind of different DNA. Not only that, they was cooking with it. They was cooking with it. Not only that, when they were cooking with it, they was making top tier shit. And I thought about when I first did my band dog breeding. AR-15 times Tigress, the AR-15 band dog. And I remember when I promoted the litter, I didn't even know what I was going to get. I just, I knew I had that buff dog DNA. I knew I had my shit. I cooked it. I knew I had Tigress. I just cooked it. Crossed my fingers. Like, oh, shit, man. What am I going to charge? I don't know what I'm going to charge. Fuck, I ain't sure. Didn't even know. But when I showed the puppies, man, oh my God, the fanfare was fucking ridiculous. Not only that, not only was it ridiculous, when I fucking set my price tag, I sold them puppies out in 2 weeks. I even had people asking other people to buy theirs for more money. Hey, man, I want to buy that puppy. It's already sold. Hey, tell him I'll give him double what it's worth. He don't want to give it to you. Like, I had that type shit on my own sauce. Okay? AK. He got children, he got offspring all over the United States. He got offspring in fucking what? He got one in Panama. I mean, shit, man. Shout out to AK. He did his thing. So as I'm thinking this week, just thinking about everything that I've done, I'm accomplishing my wave and what I wanted to do, accomplish in the game. As far as getting my DNA, that's the main thing, right? Getting my DNA. I got my DNA. I got the future right here still. God is good. I have the future right here still. So You know, you guys have noticed that I haven't really been posting a lot because to me, I've already done, you know, I'm like Shorty Law, I done it all. You know what I mean? I'm not intrigued by the dog game. I don't need to show the dog game what I've done. I've been done showed that. I think I've set a standard when it comes to dogs. And like I said, I'm not a trainer too. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not a trainer. The dog god is not a trainer, man. I'm not a fucking trainer. Okay. I can train dogs. I'm very intelligent. I can teach a dog how to sit, stay, and bite and shit. Okay. Salute to all my trainers. So I can do that, but that doesn't intrigue me. Me, dog man. What does intrigue me is a fucking superior fucking high performance working dog. I love working dogs. What does intrigue me is making them. And I've made all kind of original sauces. That's mine. Called it my shit, dealt with all the naysayers, spectator, the haters, all the shit, try to downplay my shit, then became fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't stop my momentum. Was so ahead of the curve, you know what I mean? I went ahead and got me a Kangal. Was talking about throwing that Kangal to AK. You know what I mean? What, about 2-3 years ago? I think Snow was about 3. Oh, yeah, she's 3 now. 2.5 years ago, I've been talking that shit. You know what I mean? Early bird. Got all the flack from it because motherfuckers didn't have no Kangal. Try to tell me I ain't got a Kangal. Fuck you. How the fuck you gonna tell me I ain't got shit, motherfucker? When you ain't got shit. That's the internet. That's the internet. How you gonna tell me I ain't got shit, but you ain't got it? You know more than me, but you ain't got the dog that I got. Ain't that a bitch? But that's how the game is. That's how the internet is. I had to learn that about the internet. These internet dogmen, wannabe dogmen, or these one-trick dogmen, right? They got one breed and think they know everything about dogs. Man, shut your fucking one breed fucking having dog man up. You ain't fucking well-versed in your dogmanship like the coach. Huh? You know what I'm saying? When I want to really get on my shit, I tell niggas like this, I done fucking lost more dogs than you ever owned in your fucking life. That's how serious I am about my dogmanship. That's how many times I've been in the lab. That's how many dogs I done bought and failed with. Where you only got what you got. That's it. You don't think outside the box to create the circle. You ain't got DNA. You got one type of DNA. Right? That's most of these motherfucking internet guys today. So as I'm debriefing, men, let the coach debrief. That's all I'm doing. I'm just debriefing. That's what I do, men. Okay, you new guys, I debrief before we get into the classroom. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling y'all about my week, what I've been going through, what I'm thinking about, all the shit. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about right now. So, hopefully you can, pay attention, understand, what I mean, what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe you are in my shoes. Maybe not. Maybe you will be. Maybe not. But at least you can hear it from me, right? Somebody who's really living this shit in the field, really living what I'm fucking talking about, not talking about shit I ain't fucking doing, ain't fucking did, right? Just to have conversation, just have talking points. All this shit is fucking in the field seasoned.com. I got Seasonal all over me. Okay. Shout out to that seasoning called Seasonal. I got that Seasonal all over me because I'm really in the field with this shit. I'm really a veteran player coach. Okay. So as I'm assessing my own shit, assessing my journey, assessing the dog world in general, assessing all these people with platforms who talk about what they talk about, but then they want to venture off in things that they're not. Okay. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm in the back. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not for me to mention. I don't give a fuck. Y'all do what y'all do. Okay. Y'all do what y'all do. Okay. Because I know with me and my accomplishments, you can see it. When I say I got DNA, we do now, shout out to the Tri-Union, it's facts. Ain't no, oh, it's coach is talking, you got, no, coach got the shit, man. Coach really I got it. I got it on deck. I got it right now. The DNA, multiple different types of DNA. And I have a vision to get me some more. Okay. I want one of them Korg German Shepherds. Yeah, I'm gonna get me one of those. Those cost like AK Those cost like AK costs. Those are going to be some $12,000 to $15,000 German Shepherds. Those are AK prices, man. But I will have one because I want one. I need one of them type of German Shepherds, man. You know what I'm saying? I even might give me a Caucasian Shepherd too. You know what I mean? I might give me a Caucasian Shepherd, man. I'm looking to give me a call because you know what? I want to throw one of them buff dogs. So I want to throw either Roman or I want to throw fucking Red Bull and one of them fucking either I'm gonna throw them into fucking snow or I'm gonna get me a female Caucasian Shepherd. You know what I mean? And throw them motherfuckers in there. You know what I mean? I got dreams, man. And then like I said, I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, the Brazilian bull. I'm like, shit, man. I got these fucking top tier motherfucking bullies over here. I'm not gonna do nothing with, but you know, I might revisit my shit. Shout out to Ari and them. Because they got the wave right now. Shit, I might go ahead and go in my bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get some of that Brazilian bull sauce and get one of the master bulls, some sunshine bullies, them sunshine bulldogs, excuse me. One of the master type bulldogs that they use for the Brazilian bulls with my bourbon. Yeah, and go ahead and cook my own shit up. You know what I mean? Like I'm already thinking, I still got the XXL pit bull sauce. I still got that shit. I still got it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if I want to cook that up, finally, that XXL just for me, shits and giggles. Oh, I can cook it up. AK to his daughter. Oh, I got the recipe right now. I can do that. You know what I mean? I could do that. So I was just grateful to my journey and understanding that, you know what? It's not a business. This dog shit for me, it's not a business. I'm glad I scrapped my LLC. That shit ain't no business. I'll never recoup unless I get this military shit, God willing. Then I'll be able to recoup with the military shit because you're not dealing with consumers. You know what I mean? We're dealing with people, you know, with government who have contracts. They're giving you a contract to do something for you. You know what I mean? Here, we need this amount of dogs for this many years. Here's the contract. Boom, done, done. Not consumers, you know? Not consumers. Like, I want one. Coach, when you going to do the breeding? I want one. Coach, let me get one. Please, do the breeding. I got you, Coach. Coach, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you, Coach. Promise. Coach, I'm going to pay you. No more. No more of that. Not for me, man. I'm too professional. My shit's too top tier. You know? I can understand me. I can understand why when I was trying to get that DNA from Joe, Red Bull DNA, he wasn't having it. Because in his eyes, he's like, fuck no, you're not getting my hard work. What the fuck you gonna do with it? I'm sure that's what he probably thought, all the fucking woofers and dick pullers he's been dealing with all his time in the dog world. Hey, man, I want to get that. Hey, man, I want to get that. Hey, I'm going to get that. Hey, man, can I get this? Hey, all these motherfucking talking ass motherfuckers in this dog world. So he probably thought I was another one of them motherfucking talking motherfuckers until I came with the bag. Then I said, hey, Jackie, I'm going to get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Shit. And I got the money to do it. Let's go. Coach, give me about a week. I'm gonna talk to Joe. That's all it was. Huh? That's all it took. Shit, nigga came with the bag. He led with the vision and then he fucking closed it out with the bag. These motherfuckers ain't closing shit out with the bag these days with these dogs. That's why I got to take my talent somewhere else. I got to take my talent somewhere else. It's for the military, for law enforcement, where they're looking for that shit. They're looking for talent like me. They're going to take my dog and use it for what I bred it for. Not for what they want it for specifically, but what I bred it for, because what I bred it for is what they want. Right? What I bred it for is what they're paying for. Hey, coach, man, what the fuck, man? We been watching your program, man. Fuck, you got a referral and shit, you know? Da, da, da. Oh, got a little testimony, y'all. Got a little testimony. So, y'all know I'm trying to graduate, right? Right? I'm trying to reach the highest level I've ever been in my life as a man. And I've reached very high levels. But this is one, this is the tip of the spear, okay, where I'm headed. And so I started another business. The dog business is not a business. It's an expensive hobby. That's what the dog business has become to me. An expensive hobby. That's all it is. So it ain't a business. Fuck that. Fuck the dogs when it comes to business. Okay. It's an expensive hobby because I have a dream and a vision like Martin Luther King with the dogs. It's still ongoing. It's still money being poured into it every fucking month. Okay? And no profits. So we're gonna put that on the fucking stove. The back burner. You know what I mean? We're gonna put that on the stove, but it's on the back burner. Got my other business I've been working on. And I was doing, I did a job for a client. Happened to be a brother. Happened to be a retired colonel. And shout out to me being me, the ultimate diplomat, the shepherd of shepherds, right? Where I can go anywhere on the planet. Y'all heard me say this before. I can go anywhere on the planet and get respected. So I go and I meet this gentleman who's a customer of mine for the first time. Of course, he sees me like, damn. You know what I mean? What's up? You know what I mean? Like, hey, how you doing? You're an older guy, you know what I'm saying? But, we give that man handshake. When I meet him, I look him in his eye. I stand 6'3", shoulders back. You know what I'm saying? Great physique, great aura. Look him in his eye. How you doing, sir? Shake his hand. Firm. Nice to meet you. You know what I mean? And then I direct. I'm a director. Hey, man, show me where you want to go, man. Hey, I appreciate you. Give me an opportunity to earn your business. Boom. So anyway, we moving around. He showed me what he want done. I'm, boom. All right, cool. I'll do this, da. So, bam. I do the job. Of course, when I do jobs, it's always top tier. I don't do half-ass. Nothing. I'm not a half-ass man. I ain't going to do no half-ass work. I ain't a lazy nigga. Okay? So everything I do is top tier. Everything. I lead by example. So this man, after I get done with the job, he's fucking impressed, obviously. And he's a fucking military man. He's a fucking colonel. So you know how it is with the military, right? Everything got to be dressed right. Everything. So when he see my shit, dress right, plus the extra credit. He said, you know what? I got another job, man. Can you do this for me? I'm like, yeah, of course. Boom. Get the job. Okay. Big boy bread, fellas. Big boy money. Okay. The other job wasn't light work either, but the big bread. Okay. So I go do that job and, of course I kill it again. You know what I'm saying? Come on, coach. I'm consistent in everything I fucking do, man. Consistent, man. Pow. Home run that bitch. Boom. He's, applauding like, man. He's like, hey, brother. You know what I mean? He actually lives probably like 30 minutes away from me. Okay, he got an estate too. And I was telling him where, I stay. I got an estate, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, me and him hit it off. OG, hit it off, man. He's like, hey, man, I want to invite you. I got my family coming into town, man. We're gonna do this whole big barbecue and stuff, man. I want you to kick it with us, man. I mean, I'm like, hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. I said, hey, he said, I said, hey, I do dogs, man. I would love to get my dogs in the military. And he's like, you know what I used to do? He said, I dealt with a lot of the space stuff and all that stuff, right? That's what he was doing in the military. And then he became like when he was as a civilian, when he retired, he was negotiating big contracts for the military. So of course, bing, bing, bing. When I mentioned the dogs, he was, hey man, this is how you gonna do it. So see how God works for a real nigga? Huh? Men, you see how God works for real motherfuckers? Real godly, righteous men? Not these motherfuckers who lie and talk. Say they gonna do shit and they don't do shit. Don't stand on no principles. Huh? Lazy motherfucking, not hard-working motherfuckers, but just talk about shit. But when you're really a motherfucker who lives what they fucking do and say, you get favor. God gives you favor. You know what got me favor is my hard work. My hard work, working more work 3 times got me favor. If I wasn't a superior worker, you think I would be able to impress a fucking colonel? A colonel? That their standard is superior only? You had to be a superior nigger to get to a colonel. Me, I'm a civilian, but I'm in God's army. I'm in God's army, men. I'm in God's army. I'm a shepherd of shepherds, nigga. Top tier general shit. Top tier diplomat. All over the world I walk. Real life. Because I lead by example. I don't run my fucking mouth. Right? When you a man, you go to another man's game, you watch, you like, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a football, basketball game, niggas ball out. You give them applause, right? You say, yeah. When you work hard and you do something for somebody at a high level, they're going to give you a round of applause. Matter of fact, they're going to give you some perks. So when I mentioned me about my dogs and stuff, what I want to do with dogs, he was like, hey, man, this is what you do. Go here, bro. Yeah. I can line you up. Wow. So he didn't know I've been praying on this. I told him that's one of my goals, but he didn't know how long I've been praying on this. Asking God to, make a way. But of course, putting the work in with the faith, right? Putting the work in with the faith, man. Putting the work in with the faith. He didn't know that. But God did. God knew that I would meet that gentleman. His name is Reggie. Colonel Reggie. And that I would impress him with the job that I did. Not running my fucking mouth. Not bragging about this and that and this and that and this and that. No, showing him that I am the man for the job, beyond the job, though. I go over and beyond, right? I'm going to impress you with everything I do. I'm going to impress you. Then my conversation is going to be A1 top tier. Like that nigga fucking hell, he's a smart nigga. That's a smart ass nigga right there. You know what I mean? So smart, so polished, such an intellectual. I'm going to invite you to my family. I just met you for the first time. I want to invite you. Come through, bring your wife, whatever. Come on. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with a colonel, men. Okay? Who, when I told him I want to do the dogs, he was giving me game and how I can get in the game with that shit. Okay? So, as I was able to receive that blessing from God, I was, like I said, reflecting on all the things that I've done in the dogs and the people that I've helped. People that I might have mentored that maybe listened, because most people don't even fucking listen, which I don't give a fuck if you listen or not. Okay, that's me donating my brain, my dog brain to you. If you comprehend it and apply it, salute to you. If you don't, fuck you. It is what it is. Do what you got to do. Don't say I didn't tell you. Okay, because you'll probably remember later on down the road. You'll remember later on down the road when you finally get it. Fucking 10 years later. Oh shit! I remember Coach was telling me this shit 10 years ago. Shit, now I'm getting it because somebody else told me. But I should have listened to Coach. That's how it is. Most niggas ain't listening right now. But again, I'm not here to fucking make a horse drink. I can lead you to water, but I'm not here to make you drink. Okay? I'm just here to give back. All right? So, like I said, I'm debriefing. Shout out to the Colonel. Shout out to my hard work. Okay? So, because I'm really trying to achieve this highest level in my life, I have another business venture that I've been working on, been studying hard on, okay? Because three business venture. One of them is fucking, I don't consider it a business. It's an expensive hobby. That's the dogs, okay? My second business venture is doing pretty damn well. God is good, glory to God. And then I just started a third one, which I'm studying on and really, because you know how I feel about that number 3. I'm really trying to fucking get this, because once I fucking learn this business, I'm gonna be at the tip of the spear, man. Glory to God. God already showed me. Okay, so what that means for me with the dogs, that's an expensive hobby. Now, when that happens, when I lock this third one down, men, I will be able to fund. Fuck a consumer. I don't need no fucking consumers for shit. I'll fund my own shit. I'll keep my own shit. Me and my crew, me and my team, that'll be all ours, and I'll use my resources as a diplomat to get us to the moon. I'll use my resources as a fucking top tier fucking general diplomat to get us to the moon. The team to the moon, fucking consumer. I don't need no fucking consumer. I'm already in the dough. I'm in the dough. I got government and police contracts. They paying me. They're not going to lie to me. Yeah, coach, I'm going to pay you, coach. Please, this is going on, that going on. They're not going to lie. Act like they're going to do something and not do it. They can be honorable because they're the government and they stand for something. You sign a contract, you give it the fuck the contract say. I knew God was going to reward me for my hard work. When the pit bull community showed me something and I decided to bow out of pit bulls and I kept all my semen, and then God showed me the other way with these military dogs, that gave me a whole new life to all my pit bull blood. Fuck the pit bulls. I ain't fuck, you know what I mean? Y'all can do pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that. For me, fuck, this is coach. Fuck the pit bulls. I'm taking my pit bulls and making them into fucking bull herders, nigga. That's where they're going. Their legacy is going to be in the military, where if them motherfuckers get killed, they're going to get a star come back. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get honored. They're not going to get fucking beat on chains and shit. They're not going to get raided and taken up by animal control and killed and euthanized and shit. Ain't going to have a whole bunch of dumb niggas that they're owners and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, not mine. Not mine, man. No, mines are going to be prestigious. That's where my blood is going. Huh? They'll go out in combat, come back a hero. Honorable. That's where my blood is going. Okay? All my bloodlines can be proud of me. They can be proud of me. If they had a conscience like us, right? They'll look at what I've done with them and their lineage, and they'll be proud of what I did for them. Proud that I foreseen that. I had a vision, and I fucking took it there. And God aligned me because of my faith in my works and lined me up with the right people and fucking got me indoors that most people wouldn't even get into. Who would have known that I would be doing business with a motherfucking retired colonel who, when he was retired, was doing negotiating military contracts for NASA and all them motherfuckers? Who would have known, men? God did. God did. God did. So, I appreciate my journey on the internet because it showed me that the type of man that I am, I'm not an internet nigga, man. I'm just not an internet guy, man. I'm a guy that really, real talk, you would have to show me that you qualify to fuck with me. I'm that type of guy. But, let me tell you this, I'm going to put the butt on there. But through my journey, I used to let any and all niggas around me because that's just my aura. That's my aura. This has just been my life. It's just kind of, I mean, and I'm a nice guy by nature and heart. Even though I know, like, bro, you don't qualify to fuck with me. I don't qualify to deal with you either. But because I'm a nice guy and I care, I let all kind of people around me. So I used to, I used to always have a big ass entourage, especially when I was into the motorcycles. When I was doing the motorcycles at a high level, man, oh man, when I tell you, when I used to go out on the motorcycles and I used to meet at the Shell station. We had a Shell gas station that we used to meet at. Okay. Bro, I used to draw fucking 30, 40, 50 bikes every motherfucking night. They meet me and be robbing with me, be mobbing with me and my crew. Every fucking time we out. Okay? So, drawing people in, especially in real life, it's been my whole life. Men. This internet shit, anybody, because you don't know them, you don't see them, they just kind of attach themselves to you in some type of way. And like I said, I've only made it about my dogs. I never made it about me. If I made it about me, then you would already know. If I made this motherfucking internet shit about the coach, right? Right? If I came out instead of doing the shadow man, remember, men, when I used to do the shadow man? I didn't show y'all me. I just did the shadow man every now and then. I did the shadow man, right? Duro remembers this. Reddy remembers this. Some of my day one motherfuckers remember I used to do the shadow man. Okay? Remember when I used to fly all over the country? And I show you my stories when I'm in the airport. And I would, kind of flash. I'll just kind of put my arm down. Just a little glimpse of how the coach be moving around the planet Earth. And then I'll show my luggage. And I have my, shoe. I might show y'all some shoes and what I mean? And I had that fucking bust down Rolex and shit on them. And then I had like fucking 5,000 motherfuckers in my stories. Motherfucker, that shit going ham and shit. Motherfuckers, because they like that. They want that shit. Motherfucker, they wanted coach to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I had, I had my wife's Jag. The SUV Jag. Okay. And of course, shit, the coach, everything coach do is top tier performance. So I have my wife shit top tier, the performance shit, on the 19s, all the sporty shit with the red calibers, all the shit, all white, the top tier sporty shit, man. The turbo Jaguar fucking SUV, turboed out, all the shit, top tier white shit. And I remember I fucking was taking the Kubota, had the General Kubota, the $85,000 fucking skid steer, brand new off the box. Come on, man. See, when the coach start doing that real flex shit how I be in real life, when people see me in real life, the numbers go to the roof. Boom, boom, boom. When I fucking shows that shit, taking the motherfucking thing, and my wife bought some stone slab for a pool area, and I came out there with the Kubota, brand new fucking, you had the forklift forks on that bitch. Pulled it out. She had it shit in the back of her Jag. I pulled it out, man. Man, that shit went big old numbers because everybody want to see niggas flexing. Everybody want to see the spoils of war, huh? So imagine if the coach has hit us all this shit based off of me, not the dogs, me. Oh, man, I'd be hundreds of 200, probably 300,000 views, nigga. If I came out there showing you my life, the Batmobile vet, all the shit I used to do with the vet, the Harley, the Gixxer 1000, all the sports of war, all the Gucci shit, all the shit that niggas want to fuck about, all the money. If I showed you all the bands I was playing with, I can go on and on and on about all the shit I used to do. I don't do that shit no more. Fuck that shit. But that's what the world want to see. They don't want to see dogs. They want to see flexing so they can envy you, low-key jock you, low-key respect you. Damn near really doing some envious disrespect. Want to count your pockets and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to measure up. They want to put the dicks out, measure up. Oh, coach got that. I got this too. But see, I didn't do that with the dogs, man. I just did strictly dogs, where most people didn't. Most people didn't, man. Now, I want to let you know this. My journey as a dog man was a hard one. It was a very expensive one. Very expensive. A lot of heartbreaks. Ooh, a lot of heartbreaks. A lot of stress. A lot of failed partnerships. A lot of failed ones. Okay? This shit wasn't peaches and cream. A lot of sacrifice. I'm still sacrificing for this shit. Men. But I knew I came in the dog game for my vision, my dream. I didn't come in this to build a community. I didn't come in this to have people like me and shit. I didn't come in this for people to like my dog. I came into this because I had a vision to do what I wanted to do with my dogs. And then God allowed me to have the resources and the vision to actually achieve it. And I did. It's achieved. But now I have to come to the realization that what I am as a dog man to the whole dog world is part of the few that is really dog men and dog women like us, pioneers. And I had to accept that the pioneer mindset of us engineers is going to be lonely. You're not going to get the fanfare. The only way I would get the fanfare if I went ahead and showed them my lifestyle with the dogs. If I had AK out there with the Harley Davidson, if I had some, if I showed my wife and all her friends, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, that's what I said. Every time I tested this shit, I remember back in the day, I would show do it in my stories only. You know what I'm saying? I had a pool out there. We out there at the pool. I saw the pool, and I saw a whole bunch of bitches out there. Niggas go crazy. Shit go crazy. Nigga, what? That's all I gotta get y'all to respect me? Huh? If I show you the spoils of war, that's the only way you're gonna respect a nigga. Instead of you seeing the fucking top tier dogs. Huh? But the game ain't about dogs. It's not. It's about personalities. So I get it. I got it. I understand it. Okay? And this week, shout out to the Most High. Shout out to Colonel Reggie. Okay? That gave me, confirmation that, you know what? The stuff that I've been talking about, a lot of people talk about shit. You know what I mean? Because it sounds good. But when I talk about shit, that shit manifests. I speak it into existence, but not only speaking on some hocus pocus, because people like to speak shit, they don't put the work in. No, I put the work, and more work 3 times. Work, and more work 3 fucking times. I sacrifice for this shit. Everything. And then I gotta have faith. I gotta get on my knees, pray, believe, pray, work. And then guess what? God speaks. He speaks. He says, no, son, you're not doing enough. Oh, yes, son, you're almost there, son. You're almost there, son. Son, you're almost there. Keep on fucking praying. Keep on working, my boy, because you're almost there. Okay? That's what I fucking love when you're in the field. I love that shit. All else fails and shit. Oh my God, I don't know. You know what I mean? You be in the field lonely and shit. You be like, I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh my God. Why I gotta graduate? Why I gotta always think about graduating, Lord? Why am I not complacent? Because you're not where you want to be. You're not where you're supposed to be. That's why you're not complacent, son. You got more to learn to get to the level that you need to get to. Yes, you got more to learn. Fuck the trophies. Fuck the spoils of war. Fuck that shit. Okay? All right? Yeah, you get the pats on the back from all the motherfucking fans and shit because they want to have the spoils of war too, or they want a dick measure. But at the end of the day, that's perishable. Fuck that shit. Fall in love with the work, son. Fall in love with the faith, son. Fall in love with the process, son. Fall in love with walking the straight and narrow path, son. Fall in love with how hard it is, son. Fall in love with the pressure, son. That's the only way you elevate. That's the only way you graduate. You got to take the test to pass, my boy. Like, shit, God damn it. And right when I get ready to start asking why, what does God say? Don't be asking why, nigga. Shout out to the ETs. Shout out to Coop. Don't be asking why, nigga. You know the answer already. Nigga, you smart. You're a mathematician. Do your own word problem. Math on yourself. Coach, do your own word problem. Math on yourself. Figure out why. You go back, you look at your own mirror, you watch your shit like, fuck. I knew it. I was just avoiding the realness. But I knew the answer. I just looked at my own mirror and watched myself, added myself up. Did my own math, made my corrections. Oh, there's the answer. That's why. So, glory to God, man. Gotta give the glory to God. I ain't shit, man. I ain't fucking shit, nigga. I'm just a motherfucking top tier fucking high performance worker, nigga. I'm a top tier servant, nigga. That's all I am. I'm a top tier field general, man. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid to be front line with the fucking lower level soldiers, man. I like to be right there with them so I can show them how to do it. I want to show you how it's done, nigga. I don't want to run you out there and you don't know what to fucking do. Let me show you how to fucking do this shit. And then when I show you and you don't do it, then you can look at yourself and say, you is the fuck up, not me. Because I told you and showed you. No, this is what I did in this order. Let's correct that. I showed you, then told you. I showed you, came back and told you how to do it. Look, I went over here. You see me go over there? Yes, coach. Yes. You see me do that? Yes, coach. All right, here's how you do it. If you don't do what the fuck I said after I fucking showed you, what did Forrest Gump say? Stupid is what stupid does. Stupid is what stupid does. Hey, man, it is what it is. I mean, shit. I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink. I accepted that, men. Right? I accepted the fact that people ain't going to work as hard as me. They're not. People ain't going to stand on principle like me. They not. And I had to be okay with that in my heart. because it brought me a lot of disappointment dealing with men that I cared about. How they failed themselves and then failed me. Like, fuck. Fuck, we were so close. You were so close. What the fuck? Why you drop the ball, man? Didn't we do all those drills? Didn't you learn in the classroom? All the shit. All the stuff we went over. You didn't get that. You was, all that shit. I'm doing your math. What the fuck? What? Oh, fuck. Every time I go, it's disappointment. I do it. I add it up. Fuck. Every time I see an X, fuck. No. How did you not get it? Was you not paying attention in class? Did you not use your fucking brain? So as I'm debriefing all this stuff, I'm thinking about, because I really want to graduate really bad. And I'm going to. I'm determined. I really want to take advantage of having Colonel Reggie as somebody who's taking a liking to the coach. Just met me off of a job I did and already invite me to meet his family. Told me, hey, man, this is how you do that shit. I used to negotiate contracts. This is what you do. Damn it, man. What? Now, of course, I'm not over there. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Already got confirmed from God that that's how it works. That's how it always works when you're in line and you walk the straight and narrow path. You walk that tightrope. It always lines you up. That's what they say, the fastest way to a point is a straight line. Have you guys ever heard that before, men? The fastest way to a point is a straight line. Coach has been tightroping for fucking many moons now to get to the top. I'm tightroping. I'm not zigzagging. I'm not hokey-pokeying. I'm not pussyfooting. I'm tightroping that motherfucker. Tightrope. Oh, shit. But guess what? I will see the end of that fucking point. And when I do, all glory goes to the Most High God. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. That's right. So anyway, I digress on my debriefing. Hopefully you guys can respect the testimony. I don't have nothing to prove with the dogs. I got all my DNA. My team is set. As far as like what we got. I'm grateful that I started with the few. And, whoever else, becomes a member, they're going to have to earn it. And there's room, but it's got to be earned. So shout out to the team. Shout out to the future of Formula One canines. Yeah, military. Yeah, See, a lot of people talk that shit. Ready. A lot of people talk that shit. Ready. Ready. Cali, a lot of people talk that shit, but you fuck with somebody who really live this shit. Walk it. I walk it. Everything I speak come to reality. It might be negative too. The negative shit happened too, man. I mean, I'm not exempt from the fucking battlefield hits. I've got wounded on the battlefield many times, man. So I'm not perfect in the field, man. I am not. But when I say I'm going somewhere, I'm going there. I'm going there, man. When I say I got DNA, I got that shit, man. I got it. I did it. I done it. So, men, when you have men like myself dealing with you and giving you words of wisdom through experience, it would pay you a hefty amount to pay attention. And it would pay you a hefty amount in the fruits when you apply it, right? The fruits of the things that I speak, if you apply it, will be fruitful and multiply. And the reason why I can say that with conviction is because I've already done it. I'm not speaking on wishing and things of that nature, what I'm hopeful for and all that shit and telling you guys to do something I'm hopeful for. No, I'm only speaking about what I've done or is doing currently.com. That's the only thing I'm speaking on. So if you apply those things, which there's nothing new under the sun, right? then if I done it and gave you the map and blueprint how to do it, you can do it too. Yes. Yes, you can do it too. Okay. The only thing I'm vision reality on right now is getting my dogs into the military. That's the only thing I'm vision reality right now, men. And graduating in life as a man. So I can do God's will at the end of it all. For me. It's about God's will. Ain't about my will. I already done pranced around my whole fucking adult life. I've been prancing around like a peacock, nigga. Fuck that shit. Fuck that peacock shit. Nigga, I'm a diplomat. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I've been there, done that already. I don't get you nothing but envy and hate and jealousy, nigga. How your best friends plotting against you and shit because they jealous. They want your shit. They want your spot. But they act like they're your best friends and they're your buddies and shit. They act like they love you, but the whole time they over there envious and shit. Fuck that peacock shit. You can have that shit. Y'all niggas can have it. Coach don't want it. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. But I digress off my debriefing. Hopefully you guys can respect what I said. And yeah. You know what I mean? Just, be grateful that, we have this classroom together as men. And that you have somebody who really do live what the fuck he say. Not on that fucking talkity talk shit. Facts. So I want to share something with y'all. Another ET. Shout out to Coop. And this one is called the two-edged sword. And you guys know what a two-edged sword is. Okay. That means the sharp blade is on both sides of the sword. And if you're familiar with the word or the Bible, it says that the Bible is like a two-edged sword, which in reality, what it means is it cuts both ways, right? Cuts your enemy, which is Satan, right? And the demonic energy behind that satanic energy, whatever that might be, unrighteousness. And then it cuts you too. When you are unrighteous, right? Two-edged sword. So when you are an elite level man of God, like I consider myself as, there's a lot of lessons you got to learn when you are in tune with the word of God. And you apply the word to your life, which is the two-edged sword, right? That means when you are not right, you got to cut yourself too, right? How can you be righteous and honorable if you slaying the enemy, but if you're the enemy of your own self or others around you, you're not slaying yourself? So, shout out to the ETs. God put it upon my spirit at that point in time when I did the ET, talk about that two-edged sword in my own life as a testimony to brothers who might not understand what that really means when it talks about the word being a two-edged sword and how that should apply to you as a man. I'm only speaking to the men, and especially if you are a man who believes in righteousness, not unrighteousness, not fuckery, not buffoonery, but you believe in the balancing of the scales, which is righteous, which is called the straight and narrow. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to share the ET. And hopefully through that testimony of my own, it can minister to some of you men who, are trying to be right. And maybe have an anointing of such where you can wield a sword that's two-edged. And you have that authority because you've wielded it upon yourself first. You slayed your own unrighteousness before you slay anybody else around you who happens to be unrighteous. Right? So I want to share that with you. Shout out to Coop, you know what I mean? I thought about you, Coop, you know what I'm saying, as far as, ET, because I know you was going to bring it up, you know what I mean? So, this one I want to share with you as well, man. So we're going to go ahead to it. All right. So please have an ear to hear. And hopefully you receive the message, all right, that, through my own testimony, all right? So here we go.
Yeah. I'm letting the Holy Spirit just engulf my body, man. I'm being filled. I'm charging up. I'm on that flight too. Shout out to Top Flight MD, meditation doctor. You know what I'm saying? We provide that meditation, man. I'm about to take y'all up. About to show you how we get it in. Man, real warrior shit. Real warrior shit. Bloody shit. You know, it's gonna be gory. It's gonna be guts. Yeah, it's gonna be some glory in there too, man. Spoils of war. Thank the Lord for the two-edged sword. Yeah, thank you, Lord, for your two-edged sword. I 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 know there is a whole bunch more. Yeah, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough month, but I will complete the test. You know, God, I'm the best. I really study, I do pass tests. Woo, I'm so humble. Oh, sometimes I be scared, I be mumbled. But I be in my zone. You say, son, man, leave your emotions alone. Yeah, that's Whitney. He said, leave that shit from thee. That's Whitney. I said, damn, Lord, you right. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I will keep it tight. Yeah, that's right. Thank Lord for the light. Thank the Lord for the sacrifice, Jesus Christ. He whipped the sword first on himself. He showed the devil that he didn't need no help. He said, welp, you ain't got no power. Rain, sun, hell, sleets, or showers. God every fucking hour. He's in me, yes, he's in we. The chosen thee, yeah, the chosen one. Salute to God, look up to the sun. It's done. Boy, I come through bloody. I said, Lord, why me? You said, yeah, what he? Yeah, what he do? I said, Lord, you didn't do nothing to me. Yeah, it was all me, true. But you're so alright. Yeah, but you're so alright. I said, yeah, Lord, yeah. I just keep trying to do what you said. You said, T, follow me. I'ma guide you in the light, yeah, we, that's we glowing, yeah, we showing the world what to do, yeah, it's true, it's pure, it's righteous, Jesus Christ is the nicest, cause he made ultimate sacrifices, that's the sword, it cuts both ways, my Lord. Woo, I hate that blood, but I love it too. Man, I hate the blood, but I love it too. That's the only way we fucking get through. It's true. You got to shed the blood. You gotta love the shit, nigga. You got to shed the blood. God said you're worthy, I'ma pass you. He said you're worthy's my son, I'ma pass you. You so true to the game, I'ma pass you. Just keep listening and do what I do. It's true. Man, that sword's so tough, man. Sometimes I get it in, man, it feels so rough. Man, that shit, I thought my skin was callous, I thought it was tough. But you know what God said? Enough's not enough. If you wanna get it in, you wanna graduate. He said, keep going in, don't procrastinate. It's great that you surviving the shit, cause the Lord said, yun, you surviving the shit. I said, thank you, Lord. Salute the sword, thank the Christ. He made the ultimate sacrifice, he's nice. He put it in me. He showed me the way. He showed me how to be G-O-D. Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited right now, man. Y'all don't even understand. And I even got that two-edged sword in my fucking hand. Better yet, to my neck. That's so much respect, man. If you ain't got that shit, man, sit the fuck down, nigga, and learn some shit. Thank you, Lord, every day that I'm able to stand on my feet and fucking say that I'm worthy of the fucking sword. Samurai in the land, fucking boars. Running around with they horns, devils to me, so I slay them, they beat. Nothing. The Lord say you a prophet, you better give my word. Just stop it. That's me in my worldly ways. That's that sword to my neck to make sure I stay in the will of God. Blood everywhere, I'm at that altar, bruh. Can you see me? Probably not. I'm out of sight, But if you wanted to put your life on the line, then come up and get up in this line. G.O.D., he's standing there, he said don't whine. It's the sword in your hand and yeah it hurts. Yeah it hurts. Yeah when it goes in, yeah it hurts. But nigga, your eternal life is given right then. Cause now you're born again, living free from sin. Salute the coach, salute the God. God damn it, I'm a part of the squad. Nigga, wear your fucking bands, you talk a lot. Nigga, get on your face and ask the Lord to forgive your sins. Cause you're using other niggas' bands and they sitting up in the lands smoking on cigars, man. And you down here putting in the work like he's ants. And you don't even get it about these crabs and these pots, man. Please, I understand, cause I salute the G.O.D. He's looking down on me and expecting me to come up and get it for myself. So I gotta fucking listen and humble to my wealth, nigga, please. Y'all think y'all got G's, y'all think I got this and that, man, y'all whack. Y'all hoes is looking at y'all like, what is that? I'm gonna come through with mine 3, that's a fact. No time, the Lord is always on my mind, so no time to brag and boast or toast unless I'm with the coach. God damn it, cause that's my fucking mentor, my fam, my goddamn nigga. Y'all other niggas is spam. To me, salute the coach and Joe, that's G.O.D. At the top of our pyramid, the So 100 Nation, we ain't playing with these fucking kids. Step up to the plate and hit a home run. No time to play with niggas hitting these singles and doubles and triples, man, no time. We ain't got no time to hear these niggas whine. Man, I got that sword in my hand all the time. Salute the coach, cause that nigga showed me how not to whine. And but salute to my mama, cause she showed me how to get through these motherfucking sins and troubles. Man, so I stand here, a real man, cause that sword is always in my hand. And that blood is always on my motherfucking chest. But that shit is dripping from my neck, cause I passed my test. God damn it, you can't stand it, you in your fire. I'm on these streets of gold, yeah, I'm bold, but only cause the story been told. Life is all fun and games, but you gotta be walking in these flames and get through that shit. But you gotta have that sword to your neck, then you legit. You get no respect unless you do that, bruh. You better walk around and impress these hoes, but when you walk around these real niggas, you get no love. You in these streets, it's all business, though, cause I'm about my dough. Yes, Lord, thank you, cause you said so before I even walked around the earth, bro. Can you get it how small you are? And you understand that you really are a fucking star? But you won't even fucking get it unless you got that sword to your fucking neck. Now your Lord, know we got respect.
Thank you, Lord, for that two-edged sword. I thank you, Lord, for that two-edged sword. Huh? It's been a tough week. It's been a tough month, but I will complete the test. You know, God, I'm the best. I really study. I do pass tests. I'm so humble. Oh, my God, I be scared. I be mumbled. I'll be in my zone. The Lord says, son, leave that emotional shit alone. Man, that's Whitney. He said, leave that shit from thee. That's Whitney. I said, yeah, Lord, you're right. I'm a soldier. Man, I real keep it tight. What? I know that shit over a lot of you motherfuckers' heads. Huh? Shit, man. Thank the Lord for that two-edged sword, man. Oh, my God, man. Salute to the fucking classroom, man. Salute to that classroom, man. Salute to all my elite men in this classroom, man, that can handle this motherfucking top-tier masculinity energy, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Hey, Brother Cooper. Guess what I did for you, Coop? Remember when you asked about the polos, Brother Coop? Okay, Coop, I'm going to show you something, Coop. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Brother Coop, so that you know that, you know, when Coach says something, Coop, you're learning this already, young man. You already know that. You know what I mean? When Coach say he going to do something, Coop, Coach does it, Cooper. That's one thing you can depend on, you know, when it comes to men in your life. Okay, you know, you got one over here named the Coach 3, that's really on what he say he gonna do. So you can always depend on my word. When I tell you something, Coop, or any of you men, it is what it is. You can cash it in. Okay, you ain't got to worry about no motherfucking fake, skimpy, fuck shit that most of these motherfuckers is on that to be talking. talking, because it sound good. Coop, check this out, Coop. Guess what I did for my brother Coop. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen for my brother Coop. Okay, and tell him what I did for Coop. Coop. So you know what I did for my brother Coop? Coop, remember when you asked for the polo shirt? Coop, I got the white polo shirt for you, Coop. Okay, we got the silhouette of the dog, which is AR-15 on it, like how the polo horse is on the left chest. We got the Formula, the F1, which is the F in the dog on the chest left side. Then we got the Formula One canines on the chest left side. White polo. But I did something else, Coop, and all you brothers too, right? Added some new colors. We got blue. We got the blue in the building, right? We got royal blue. We got navy blue. The Formula One canines. And then we got the frames, brains, and motors. And then we added the red edition. We got the red edition too. The different types of reds that's available. Then we got the cardinal red. You know what I mean? We got the regular red. Okay. You know, frames, brains, and motors, Formula One canines, and the regular Formula One canines logo. Okay. So we got colors now. Shout out to Cooper saying, Coach, can we get some colors other than the gray and the black? I said, Coop, I'm going to work on that. And so, Coop, as you mentioned it, I did it, Coop. All right. So, you know, there's some dope ass shit, you know, have your lovely mother go and, you know, check it out. All right. And then, yeah, I made sure it was embroidered too, Coop, so that you can see it. Okay, Coop, when you get it, you unpackage it, you fucking, you know, you feel on that bitch, you can just see, you know, but once you feel on it, Coop, you don't know what it is, Coop, when you feel on that bitch. You feel me? So shout out to you, Coop. Okay, you inspired me to do what the fuck I say, Coop. So salute to you, young man. Okay, you challenged the coach by saying it, and then I produce it when you challenge the coach, right? Coach, can you do this, Coach? Hey, Coop, let me. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll get it done. You know, the whole time I'm thinking about what you told me to do, Coop, and I did it. Okay, Coop. So basically, salute to you, brother Coop. All right, go to the stove. Okay, all of you other guys, Formula One Canines Gear.printful.me. Go to the stove. Support your boy, man. Support your boy, man. We got all types of top tier gear, man. Top tier gear. Nobody else's gear is like the coaches that represents exactly what I teach in my dogs. High performance working dogs. The pinnacle of high performance is Formula One. Of course, I got to be Formula One canines. Frames, brains, motors, that's the code. High performance working dog men, engineers. Come on, man. Come on. Support your boy. Top tier, man. I got all kind of variances because you know I love variances. Top tier. Show and tell. Formula One Canines Gear.printful.me. Type it in your browser. Go shop at the store, man. Support your brother, man. Okay? Check out the hats. We got the red hats. We got the blue hats. Okay? Yeah, the white hats and all the other hats. Okay, we got the 3 times hat. We got the 3 hat. Man, I mean, shit. Get you a hat. Get you a hat. I got all kind of different type of hats, and we added different colors for you. Now it ain't no excuse. Shouldn't be any excuse anyway. You know what I mean? It should just be like, you know what I mean? Fuck, I gotta rock that shit. I like performance dogs and shit. You know what I mean? It's like if you was a fan of Formula One racing. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, you know, you're a fan, you go buy the merch. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of fucking top tier Formula One high performance dogs, period, then, you know, fucking rep the merch, man. Shout out to all my brothers who purchased the merch, man. I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? Y'all know it's top tier shit, man. Y'all know it's top tier shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I definitely gonna get me that red. I want that red. I like that. When I make that red, I was like, ooh, I'm getting that with the red hat tie. I'm gonna show you the one I'm getting. I'm getting this one. I'm getting this one right here. I like this a lot. I like this one a lot. I'm getting this one right here for sure. Got the Formula One canines on the side. Got the F1, which is the F in the dog, which is AR-15 on the front. I'm getting that red one right there for sure. Check out the blue one, man. Check out the blue one. The blue one's dope too. I got to get the blue one too. Come on, you guys. I mean, shit, man. Look at that shit. That shit's cold. That shit's cold as ice. That's right. Anyway, Coop. Coach, be paying attention in class, like I tell you, Coop. So I went ahead and did an ET for you, Coop, because I knew you was probably going to ask for another ET. But I did it ahead of time. And then I also added some more colors on deck. So, Coop, we got red, we got blue, and we got white. I didn't make no red and blue white polos, Coop. No red and blue polos, Coop, but I made the white polos, Brother Coop, so you can get that. You know what I mean? Because you asked for the polos, brother. So that is that. Let me digress my screen here. All right. Let me digress my screen. And we're going to do an altar call before we kick it off. Okay. Now, you bitch made motherfuckers, please don't leave. Don't leave. You know, we need more, righteous masculinity, man. We need righteous brothers to really be connected and really ally up, link up, and help motivate each other by their examples. That's what we need. We need men who are an example of what they are and what they speak. And whether you're a fuck boy, then we know how to deal with you. And we put you in the fuck boy category, right? So we don't fuck with fuck boys. You still want to be fuck boy, you fuck. But if you want to be right in your ways and you want to be honorable in your ways and respected as a man and stand on principle, then, this is where we want to bring you to the front and get our energy, spiritual energy, to help you if you are struggling with bitch assness, right? You're struggling with feminine tendencies, argumentative, highly emotional, highly reactive, right? Jealousy, envy, all that, where females are catty. You want to be catty and go tit for tat with men. Okay. If you're struggling with that, you need to come to the altar right now. Come to the front right now. Do not run out, which I know you bitch asses probably will run out. I don't give a fuck anyway. The Lord is going to honor me. God is going to honor me because I at least give the altar call. I at least give men the opportunity to repent from their old ways. Okay? I just don't write you off as a bitch-made motherfucker and just write you off. No. I mean, shit. God deals with me when I'm wrong. He don't write me off. So as a man who believes in the Most High God, why should I write you off? Why? I should give you an opportunity to repent. So here is your opportunity to repent from that bitch assness, the bitch ass ways, feminine ways that you might have learned from another feminine individual, whether it be a man or a woman with feminine tendencies, right? Because you could still be raised by a man, but a man with feminine ass tendencies. Okay? That doesn't mean he's gay either. Just how he is as a total man, he shows feminine tendencies. You might have been raised with that. You might not have been raised in a heavily masculine and accountable level of manhood. Okay? That's why I honestly feel that the young men today should be required to go into the military, because they're going to break your ass all the way down. And not only are they going to break it down, you're dealing with all kind of men all over the United States that you would have never, ever met unless you went into the military. So now you get to go into a realm of dealing with different types of personality, different type of upbringing, different type of cultures, all in one place. And then not only that, you guys got to listen to Uncle Sam, because Uncle Sam runs this whole government. Matter of fact, Uncle Sam is the superpower of the world. So you got to listen, because if you don't listen, they'll fuck your whole life up. They'll fuck your whole life up. And then not only that, if you happen to be out there on the battlefield with your brethren and you do some fucked up shit, they'll go ahead and hit you with some friendly fire. That's what they'll do on the battlefield if you a fuck boy. And then they'll say you was just hit by the enemy, but it was really friendly fire. They took the enemy's AK-47 and banged your bitch ass out with it. And the whole platoon was in agreement with it. And they rolled that all the way up to the chain of command. And it was, you just got killed in battle. What's that? Killed in action? That's what you got. But you really got killed by the squad because you a bitch. You wasn't standing up for your fucking brothers. You was a bitch. So they murked you. Sent you home in a fucking box to your parents. Because you a bitch. See? But instead, you know what we do? We let God deal with you over here. I don't have the authority to send you home in a box. That's not my power. My power is to lead by example and give you an opportunity to repent from your bitch assness. All right? Now watch this. Watch this. Okay? Watch this. Watch this. Come to the altar and get this slave.
E.T. phone home, yeah. E.T. phone home, yeah. Talking E.T. phone home, yeah. Tuning T-E-T-T-E-T-E-T-T. Yeah. E.T. poppin'. Yeah, E.T. phone home poppin'. Yeah, bitch niggas ain't poppin'. But this E.T. phone home is poppin'. Yeah, bitch niggas listen. I'm tired of your fucking feminine listen. Yes, why you wishing upon a star? Look at your bitch made ass shit. We don't like the shit, it's fucking up the flow. Look at y'all fake niggas, don't you know? I can't stand this shit, it's too slow. But y'all niggas falling into it, yo. I don't get it, but I'm trying to switch it up to be the example of what to do when you a man. Look at me, I'm not flamboyant with my hand. I'm not flamboyant in my mental. I'm fucking strong, yeah. Really, look at me, oh my god, you look so silly when you're over there looking so soft like a lily. Sniffy, you smell sweet. Look at over there, you ain't got meat. Matter of fact, boy, you pretty neat. Pretty soft, really bitty, diddy, real petite, real subtle. But a man don't what? No, a man don't want that shit. We don't want that fake shit. We don't want that feminine it. Nope. We like the real. Simp niggas, you know the deal. You so soft, Microsoft. You so soft, pussy soft. Pussy lips. Yeah, these bitches want dicks, pussy lips. Look at these bitches, they want dicks and pussy lips. Yeah, the shit is flipped, look it. Girls with dicks and niggas with pussy lips. So fucking sad. Oh my God, I prayed to my Lord. Yes, that's my dad. I say, Lord, are we gonna be extinct? He says, T, what do you think? I'm like, shit. Devil, please quit. I'm gonna stand beside it, yep. I'ma rep the real man with my dick in my hand, bend them over, show them the plan. Yeah, the girl be like, I thought you know niggas was gone. While she's moaning with my fingers in the she be like, oh God, yes, what? Yeah, you simp niggas fell. Instead of you getting head, you giving. You over there eating that puss. Look at that girl, she squeezing on you, yeah, she squeeze on your gush. Yeah, she be busting on your gush. But she busts in your face, what a disgrace. Switch it up, yeah, you a disgrace. Hey.
Yeah, come here, nigga. I see you over there hiding behind that bitch. I see you over there acting like a snitch. See you over there behind them closed doors, acting like a fucking whore. Come here, nigga. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, bring your bitch too. Yeah. Hi, man, I'm sick and fucking tired, man. The Lord said stand up and be a fucking giant, man. God damn it, is this fucking it? Me and the coach and god damn it, prime it. Man, we gonna do this shit. put all this time in the classroom and shit. Learn from my failures, cause that's how we get it. Thank the Lord for the spirit we winning. Thank the Lord for the bands we got them. Thank the Lord for the sins we threw them. Thank the Lord for being born again. Make these other niggas look like women. Got no time though. The Lord is on my mind, bro. So I'm moving so slow. Got this in control, don't you get it? I'ma be a nigga down here. I ain't gonna do shit. When the Lord moves, I'm just gonna be a broom and sweep these bitch ass niggas off they fucking path. Cause y'all math is all wrong. Got y'all wearing dresses in the spirit and I can see that shit all along. So I'm gonna keep moving on my goddamn path. Got the Lord in my motherfucking class. And he at the chalkboard, it's the coach. He said, look here, I'm like Freddie Roach. I teach you what I've done. Understand, be a man, be a son of the Most High. Look at the fruit from your tree. If it's rotten, nigga, put yourself in the mirror and be guilty. Fall on your face, live in disgrace. Tell your whole bitch you replaced. If you can't get down with my mind, bitch, you behind. If you wanna be by my side, I don't know it's suicide. To your old ways, tell them old hoes you gotta go to your slave. Mine. If you gonna look at this TV and whine every time a nigga tell you real shit, bitch, please, you better thank God on your knees. If a real nigga come across your path and tell you that you ain't shit, unless you fix your inside, unless you commit suicide. I say that shit all the time cause it's that real. If you don't die and be born a guy, born again, then you're full of sin. Then you're like a bitch. Then you like a motherfucking snitch. To your damn self though, cause God knows everything, bro. So I won't catch me telling on shit. I'm too legit. Do my hammer dance on your bitch's shit. Why she lick my bitch pussy? Cause that's how I get down. I ain't got no time to slap my dick no more. Let the Lord hear my voice. Let him hold me to that motherfucking cross and say this is my choice. That's me. Y'all bitch ass niggas sit around and be empty. The spirit fills me up so I'm so fucking full. If you get your cup up to me, nigga, you might get us fucking full.
Can y'all hear me? There we go. Shit. Real men on three, real men on three, real men on three. Men. Shout out to the altar call that we got for the men, okay? The altar call, man. We're going to stay on that tradition. Give these men an opportunity to be real men. All right? Now I'm going to share my link. All right? And whoever's qualified, please come up if you're qualified. And we're going to kick this thing off. We're going to kick the classroom off, which is going to be another epic classroom, another epic Modern Dog Marvels. All right. Which is Modern Dog Marvels, the Calupoh. Oh, shit, I'm going to slaughter this name. Okay. The Calupoh Explain. Mexico's engineered wolf dog. Okay. I'm going to let Reddy pronounce the name correctly because I know I slaughtered it. All right. But yeah, we're going to, you know what I mean? We're going to do this one right here. It was highly requested. So we're going to go ahead and do this one here. It should be another great one, another great Modern Dog Marvels. Just drop the link for the ones who are qualified. Please come on up on the panel, man. Let's cook it up. Let's cook it up, man. Let's do this one right here, man. This should be a very, very, very interesting one for sure. Interesting for sure. That I will say. All right. So come on up. Come on up. Come on up. That was good. Ready.
Salute my brother, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, thank you, Ready. God is good, man. Glory to God. We're going to give all praises and honor and glory to the Most High God. You know, I'm just a servant.
Can't do it without him.
I mean, I'm just a worker. Ready. I'm just a worker, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what God tell me to do, which is put in that work. That's all I can do. You know,
right.
All that other stuff, you know, I mean, you know, all that wishing and shit, that's cool if you a kid. But you know, if you're somebody who really, really want what you asking God for, you got to put in that work, man.
That's a fact.
So it's just a blessing to be able to, you know, have things happen outside of your control.
Right.
And then that lets me know, someone who's a believer, that that's how God works. You know, that wasn't in my wheelhouse of control. That was, you know, something that happened because of just what people like to say when they don't believe in God, they call it the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, some people say the universe and they're meaning God too. So I'm not saying those who, you know, intertwine the two together, but you know, that's the most high God at the end of the day. You know,
Right.
lined me up real nice. Caveman.
Salute caveman.
How's everything out there in Humboldt, caveman?
Oh, hectic right now. I'm still trying to bake a pizza right now, and I got somebody hollering at me to hand them the pole saw up on top of the roof.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well,
He
shit.
said, who are you talking to? He's got a little bit of a buzz. He's
You're gonna
got
be
a
able
short memory.
to multitask, caveman?
Oh, I do all the time.
All right, that's what's up.
Well, here I got an issue though. I haven't done any research whatsoever on this dog breed you're talking about.
Okay, just chime in on you know, when we do the Miss Chat GBT section. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's just a regional variation of your typical wolf type dog breed, but probably like the Native American Indian dog.
Yeah, I'm learning. We all learning about it tonight. So yeah, so just chime in when you can, caveman. Verde, what's good with you, my young brother Verde?
Salute Verde.
Cooking and dealing with puppies, man.
Yeah, puppies is always a lot of work.
Oh yeah, they over there fussing and fighting right now.
Getting at it.
Okay, well, hey, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Okay, what's the name of that dog again? How do you pronounce it? Ready?
It's the Calupoh.
Calupoh. Okay. So, modern dog marvels, the Calupoh explained. Mexico's engineered wolf dog. Okay. All right. So, if you guys know anything, you guys want to add it, you know, in the chat, you guys can do that. But yeah, we're gonna kick it off. I mean, ready if you want to start, you can go ahead.
All right. I got a lot here. All right. History and creation of the Calupoh, Mexican wolf dog. A breed seeped in rich history and cultural significance, traces its origins back to the ancient civilizations of Mexico. This unique dog breed, often referred to as the Mexican wolf dog, embodies a blend of heritage that reflects the intricate tapestry of indigenous cultures and their relationship with canines. Understanding the historical context surrounding the Calupoh is essential for appreciating its role in contemporary society and recognizing its traits that have evolved through centuries. Historical significance. Ancient origins. The Calupoh originated from intentional hybridization between native dogs and the Mexican gray wolf, dating back to the start of our era until the 15th century. Cultural importance. These dogs were considered sacred in pre Hispanic Mexico, with remains discovered in major ceremonial locations like the Temple of Quetzalcoatl and the Templo Mayor in Mexico, Tenochtitlan. Symbolism. They represented a duality of strength and prosperity, often used by the elite and in ceremonial sacrifices. Disappearance. The breeding of these wolf dogs faded during Spanish colonization only to be resurrected in the 1990s. Modern development, recreation, 1990s. Mexican researchers and breeders began a project to bring back the breed, identifying the first modern specimens and establishing breeding programs. Official recognition. In September 1999, it was officially recognized by the Federación Canofila Mexicana as the third Mexican canine breed, alongside the Chihuahua and the Zolowitz Quintley. Physical and temperamental traits. Appearance. A large, agile wolf dog known for its jet black, smoky black coat and a striking yellow or orange eyes. As they develop, some can, as they grow, some can develop a silvery shade. Character. Despite their wolf ancestry, they are known for being noble, loyal, and balanced, often described as having an exaggerated tolerance that makes them excellent companions and good with children. Versatility. Originally bred to be versatile, they are utilized as sheepdogs, cattle dogs, and even guard dogs and loyal companions. The breed today, rare breed. The Calupoh remains rare, even within Mexico, and is largely focused on preserving its unique genetic heritage. Living history. They are considered a living symbol of Mexico's cultural history, bridging the gap between wild ancestors and domestic loyalty. Calupo's served many purposes within their communities and were used for hunting due to their keen sense of smell and agility. They helped with livestock herding and they provided companionship, their loyalty to families across generations. In many cultures, dogs have held spiritual significance too. They were seen as protectors against evil spirits or guides for souls in transition after death. In the 1990s, people decided to bring back this ancient breed, inspired by the Lobero or Mexican wolfdog. They uncovered evidence of at least 70 of these dogs that lived 100 BC to 1500 AD in temples and caves. The Calupo's appearance is striking, resembling the strength and agility of a wolf. Their strong head and neck and distinctive mane set them apart. They're not just big and powerful, they also have a certain elegance that's hard to miss. Their fur is designed to handle various weather conditions. On the outside, it's a bit rough, but soft on the inside. Temperament. It might surprise you, since this is still part wolf, that the Calupoh has quite the stable temperament. They are very active, so they will require daily walks, jogs, and hikes, accompanied by tasks and interactive playtime. But if you do provide them with any physical, mental stimulation, they are easy to manage. This is very loving, devoted, tolerant, and friendly dog with their owners and family. They also do well around kids, which makes them good family companions. Of course, you should never leave any dog unsupervised with a small child. Also, Calupo's do well with other dogs in the family if they are socialized with them from puppage. This is a social animal who would love to live in a pack. Calupos tend to be alert and reserved with other people. Strangers must earn their trust. Once you show that your friend, typically there would be no problem for the stranger. Socialization is key for an obedient companion by your side. Health and grooming. This is usually a very healthy breed, but since it's still a very young crossbreed, there's not enough evidence about the possible health issues. The one issue that they may suffer from is hip dysplasia, and their lifespan should be from 12 to 14 years. Maintenance, not hard. They do shed during the spring and fall, so regular brushing will help you to remove dead hair and minimize the shedding. I digress.
Damn, Reddy took the whole everything I was about to read. You guys hear me?
Oh yeah, Kelly, you good?
Okay. I got into the notes as well. And the Calupos, from what I'm reading, physical and athletic abilities. They have impressive running speed. Their elongated wolf-like legs allow them to reach high running speeds and cover ground quickly. They have high endurance. They inherit a rugged stamina that makes them capable of handling grueling outdoor workloads without easily tiring, which some of this is just interesting to me that Mexico has this dog. I just was interested in this dog for some reason. Weather resistance, which Reddy read, they have the possess a thick double layered coat that repels heavy rain, snow, and severe cold temperatures. Agility and dynamics. Their balanced, strong physical frame makes them highly nimble, allowing them to excel in modern dog sports like agility courses. I of course had to look up, can this dog work? Because it looks good or whatever, but can it work? Natural livestock herding. These are working and guarding capabilities. Their high energy and focus make them highly effective working animals for managing sheep and cattle. They have territorial protection. They have a strong instinctual awareness of their home terrain, making them exceptional property guardians. Vigilant intruders alerting. They treat strangers with a highly reserved, cautious attitude and will act aggressively or defensively only under direct threats. This is just all interesting, and it came from a wolf originally. Courageous guarding. When provoked, they exhibit fierce loyalty and brave, protective behaviors to keep their owner safe. Okay, next they have the cognitive and social traits. They're eager to please. Unlike many stubborn wolf hybrid strains, the Calupoh is highly trainable and responds very well to leadership. They have a high learning capacity. Their dual intelligence requires active mental stimulation to prevent destructive boredom behaviors. They have strong social adaptability. They form incredibly tight social bonds and display great emotional tolerance around family members and children. Let me see here. I digress. That's what I came up with. Already had the rest of everything. The rest of everything else I would have had. Let me see here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, Ray always comes out with the encyclopedia right off the get go. So.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He hit everything I was trying to hit. Let me see here. I do notice that later in the breeding program, they gotten further away from the wolf crossbreeding. I guess that's what they're saying later on in the current genetic profile of them. Like they kind of might originate with the wolf, but they got outside of that is what I'm taking. So they had genetic stabilization over several generations. Breeders worked to eliminate direct wolf ancestry in active breeding lines and producing purebred Calupohs that maintain wolf-like features but behave as domestic dogs. Their goal was to stabilize the breed genetically and behaviorally. Interesting. So they got the wolf and then kind of went outside of it. I don't know if you read. Did you read over that? Did you read that out? Ready?
Nah.
And what was
Already?
the genetic makeup of the dog again? It said Mexican wolf and what else? German Shepherd.
They had German. I seen German Shepherd or Siberian Husky.
Yeah, and whatever dogs was over there.
Yeah, they had I seen, hold on, let me see here. Somewhere here it said it had they said either German Shepherds or Siberian Huskies, and that kind of, to me, that makes, especially the Siberian, that makes it that makes sense with the temperament, because Siberians are pretty laid back, but good dogs.
I wonder if it was actually a mixture of all three: Siberian Husky, the Gray Wolf, and German Shepherd. German Shepherd for the intelligence and trainability. The Husky for the friendliness, adaptable, and then the Wolf for the appearance and frame. Natural instinct.
See right here, it says controlled hybridization. The modern breed was created by crossing Mexican gray wolves with domestic breeds such as German Shepherds and Siberian Huskies, chosen for compatible size, strength, and temperament. Genetics, yeah, that's when and then after that, they started to eliminate the direct wolf. They got the wolf and then went deeper into Shepherds and Huskies, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's why what
The
they
crazy
did
thing
to
is
calm it down.
huh?
They probably did that to calm it down, the wolf.
No, for sure. For sure. And
Yeah.
it just,
Be
it's
for the
crazy that,
skin.
huh?
Remember, I was gonna tell you, I think that's from the American Calupoh, the American Mexican Wolfdog.
I seen that on there too. I seen something about an American version of it. I was just, it interested me because I've never heard of them. Like, as far as anything from Mexico really coming, like, I just had never heard of it. So it's a very interesting dog to me. Would love to, ready. We talked about it. Seems like a full package.
It's basically a herder.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna ask, would it be more like a herder or like a timber wolf?
I think you could probably I don't know if it'd be the best herder, but then I know that Mexico has a whole different terrain. I don't know how many people have learned about it, but they have climate down there. They got feral pigs. They got stuff down there that these dogs would probably be dealing with. It's just, I don't know. I'd like to see some footage and see what they really can do, because that's what I started looking up too. I started like looking, does it have working capabilities? Like, It looks good.
Yeah,
It looks like, you know, it's
it says it herds cow.
yeah, no, for sure. I
Cattle
seen
and
that. I
shit.
definitely seen that. So I guess you can get that in. I mean, if you cook up something with it, you can probably reinforce some other traits if you breed it into your program. It's something that would do some for bull herding. It'd do something for you for sure. Especially the physical abilities they talk about. They talk like it can run and do a lot of, you know, a lot of different things.
And it got garden traits.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was it. It's interesting. It's like, but that, I guess that's the German Shepherd, right?
That's the German Shepherd, that's the Wolf, and that's the Siberian.
Yeah, it's really all of them. It is crazy. Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the panel, my brother. And
I mean, I felt like I had to come in because you guys did it. You guys did it because I was interested in the breed, so I had to make an appearance. Got to put in some work.
that's right. That's right. Welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? Now there's no excuse now that you popped your own cherry, man. No excuse now. You know what I mean? But no, welcome, man. Welcome, brother.
For sure. Very. What do you think of the breed, Coach?
Well, you already know I'm a dig into it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to dig into it, and then we gonna learn about it together. Shout out to the assistant coach. I don't know nothing about it until you guys brought it up. So, you know, as we get into the curriculum, you know, I'm sure we're gonna learn a lot more.
They cooking in that chat too, though. They cooking in the chat about it right now for sure.
Yeah, I see him over there. I put him up on the screen. A couple of them up in there. I see him always cooking. Salute to the chat, y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all over there doing y'all thing as engineers, man. I appreciate that for sure. Anything else you guys want to add before we go to the curriculum?
No, you know, like I said, already knocked out most of my notes.
Okay. Well, shit, man. Let's get prepared, man. Let's get prepared. And let's do what we do. So hold on. Let me do this real quick. And let me do that real quick. And let me do this really fast as well. And then let me do this to top it off.
How long has this recreation project been going on?
Seemed like since the
Since
1990s.
1990.
Yeah. Okay, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now remember, Callie, since you're new on the panel, whenever you want to talk, hit on mute. Then you can talk like a walkie-talkie. When you're done talking, hit mute. You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, so again, let me get a disclaimer as like I always do. This is the coach, okay? I'm here coaching X's and O's. I'm not your professor, not your English teacher. I got my brothers here on the panel. If we happen to slaughter any words, we will correct ourselves the best we know how. I always advise you men who are smart. I consider every one of you guys in here, especially in the chat, being smart men. You guys can read for yourself. But other than that, I do a pretty damn good job at narrating. So just follow along. I always recommend you guys taking notes, learn something definitely with this dog. So here we go. Okay. Calupoh, right? Ready?
Yep.
All right, good. Here we go. Complete breakdown of the Calupoh Mexican Wolfdog. The Calupoh is one of the most unique modern breeds in the world because it was intentionally engineered in Mexico to recreate the look, movement, and spirit of the ancient wolf dogs seen in pre-Hispanic Mesoamerican, thank you. Mesoamerican cultures. This is not simply a wolf hybrid. It is a structured performance breed project built around, primitive genetics, athletic endurance,
Psychological.
psychological stability. Thank you. Wolf-like morphology.
Morphology.
Morphology. All right, thank you, sir. Cultural symbolism. Let's do that again. Primitive genetics, athletic endurance, psychological stability, wolf-like morphology, cultural symbolism. The Calupoh combines wolf aesthetics, working dog drive, primitive intelligence, endurance movement, social bonding traits, while trying to avoid the instability and unpredictability common in raw wolf hybrids. Origin of the Calupoh. Ancient roots. Mexico has a long history of wolf dog crosses dating back thousands of years. Archaeological evidence from civilizations like the Aztec Empire. What's that one? Ready?
Teotihuacan civilization.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all read, y'all Hispanic, y'all know what that is.
It's Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan.
Teotihuacan. Okay, so Teotihuacan civilization and other indigenous cultures shows ceremonial wolf dogs being used for spiritual rituals, guarding, companionship, warfare symbolisms, status animals. The ancient Mexican wolf dogs were believed to represent power, death, protection, transition between worlds. Interesting. Some burial sites even contain dog wolf remains intentionally buried with humans. Modern creation of the breed. The modern Calupoh project officially began in the 1990s in Mexico. The goal was not to create a random wolf hybrid. The goal was reconstruct the ancient Mexican wolf dog. Breeders use selective wolf dog crosses, primitive northern breeds, working dogs, strict temperament selection. The breed eventually gained recognition from what's that? Federation? What's that?
Federation.
Federation. What's that? Conophilia? What's that? Conophilia? Conophilia? Is that what it is? Ready? Conophilia?
Yeah, you could say that.
Conophilia? Mexicana.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, all my Hispanic brothers, don't slaughter me. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all read it for yourself. Okay. The Calupoh is considered a cultural preservation breed, a national Mexican canine project, a primitive working companion. Genetic makeup. The exact blood composition varies between lines because the breed is still relatively young and developing. But most Calupohs contain combinations of Mexican wolf ancestry, northern primitive dog genetics, shepherd type working dog genetics. Common influences believed to be involved: Mexican wolf, Siberian husky, Alaskan Malamute, German shepherd. Some lines may contain Belgian shepherd influences, primitive village dog genetics, older wolf dog stock. Okay, you guys get that? Genetic makeup?
Yep.
Okay, sounds about right.
I see that Belgian shepherd in there.
That one dog you showed has got some spits in it too.
Which one?
The black dog right at the front with the two German Shepherd looking ones. Yeah, right there.
How can you see the spits? What do you like? Can you describe what you see?
I mean, to me, it looks like an oversized Spitz in every way.
Okay.
Well, I take that back. The tail, it doesn't have the Spitz tail.
It has like a German Shepherd tail. Interesting. Okay, and we all learning, man. I'm learning too. So here we go. What the breed was engineered for. The Calupoh was designed to balance. We got traits and goals, right? This is the categories, traits and goals. Okay, trait, wolf appearance. Goal, strong. Trait, human sociability. Goal, moderate to high. Trait, endurance. Goal, very high. Trait, ability. Goal, high. Trait, nervous stability. Goal, higher than wolf hybrids. Okay. Trait, pack bonding. Goal, extremely high. Trait, independence. Goal, moderate. Trait, prey drive. Goal, high. Trait, territorial instincts. Goal, moderate. Trait, trainability. Goal, selective and intelligent. Performance breakdown, FBM system, frame. The Calupoh frame is built for distance movement, efficiency, elastic motion, terrain adaptability. Structural characteristics, long legs, deep chest, tight abdomen, elastic spine, narrow waist, medium bone density, long stride. This is not a bulldozing power frame like American Pit Bull Terrier, Rottweiler. It is more of a distance predator frame, endurance hunter frame, migratory frame. Closest comparison, Belgian Malinois. What's that one? Ready? What's that? Czechoslovakian. The
Czechoslovakian.
Czechoslovakian Wolfdog. Thank you, fellas. And then the Sarloos Wolfdog. Okay. You guys get that for the frames? Does it sound about right? If she miss something, add something to it. Pretty good.
Nah, that's exactly right.
Okay. Let's go to the brains, fellas. Primitive intelligence. The Calupoh does not think like a typical obedience-driven dog. This breed operates through environmental calculation, observation, instinctive decision-making, independent assessment. This creates very high situational intelligence, excellent memory, strong environmental awareness. But it also creates, fellas, selective compliance, emotional sensitivity, distrust of harsh handling. This is not a robotic do anything dog. It is closer psychologically to wolves, primitive dogs, high-level shepherds. Mental traits and levels, okay? Trait, handler sensitivity, level, very high. Trait, problem solving, level, very high. Trait, emotional bonding, level, extremely high. Trait, hard pressure tolerance, level, moderate. Trait, environmental awareness, level, elite. Trait, stranger suspicion, level, moderate high. Trait, pack orientation, level, elite. You guys get that for the brain?
Yep. It's a dog that wants to be with its owner or pack.
Right. Like a wolf, pretty much. Like a wolf. Okay. Motor. Movement system. The Calupoh motor is designed around endurance locomotion, efficient energy conservation, fluid directional movement. Unlike explosive combat motors, the Calupoh has smooth acceleration, efficient gait cycling, elastic movement economy, athletic strengths, distant running, hiking, tracking, agility, terrain movement, heat adaptation, environmental endurance. Weakness, lower explosive power than the American Pit Bull Terrier, less civil aggression than the protection breeds, can mentally shut down under unfair pressure, sensitive nervous system. Okay, so yeah, I don't know about that motor, man.
Yeah, that's why they always lean more and more back towards the dog when they do wolf hybrids, because of that temperament, that skittishness.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does. Yeah. Because the wolf knows to avoid humans. Their life depends on it.
Yep. That's a serious fact.
All right, so here we go. Temperament. The Calupoh is usually loyal, observant, reserved, highly bonded to family, suspicious of strangers, emotionally deep. This breed often forms one pack loyalty, meaning it bonds intensely to its people, may not care much for outsiders, dislike chaotic handling, needs relationship based leadership. Poor handling can create avoidance, shutdown, nervousness, reactivity. Good handling creates remarkable connection, silent intelligence, extremely strong partnership. You guys get that for the temperament?
Yeah.
Got it.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's I mean, shit, that's definitely a work in progress. But I mean, shit, they've been cooking it up since the '90s.
Yeah, that's the art of breeding, is to get those defensive traits without the fear of man. You got to get the boldness of the dog with that defense drive of the wolf is their goal, but it's hard to do.
Yeah, you would probably like have to go ahead and get some hybrids that was already kind of seasoned up the way you want. It'd be hard to start from scratch and get it right. You know what I'm saying, K man?
Right.
Oh yeah, the military tried this, or they did it, but yeah, it was they eventually scrapped the program because it took so much to do, so many dogs to filter through, and so many generations to get rid of that.
Okay, so here we go. How it compares to other breeds. Calupoh versus Belgian Malinois. We got trait, and then we got category Calupoh, and then category Malinois. All right, so trait, intelligence. The Calupoh, instinctive. The Malinois, obedience/task. Trait, aggression. Calupoh, lower. Malinois, higher. Trait, sensitivity. Calupoh, higher. Malinois, moderate. Trait, explosiveness. Calupoh, moderate. Malinois, elite. Trait, endurance. Calupoh, elite. Malinois, high. Trait, handler focus. Calupoh, selective. Malinois, extreme. Trait, independence. Calupoh, higher. Malinois, lower. The Malinois is a tactical missile. The Calupoh is a primitive endurance predator. You guys get that?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It
Like,
seems to me like it's a definitely, like you said, a work in progress. It's at best it's something you can plug in with something else that's going to fill in those areas that this dog lacks in, because some of those areas are, like you said, motor stuff like that's important.
yeah.
And I think that's where everybody's going wrong, is they're breeding to wolf type dogs when they should be breeding to a stable mastiff or something. That's totally the opposite.
Why do you think
That's
they
true.
breed into wolf dogs, K-Man? What is it about the wolf dog that they want to get?
It's a shortcut to the phenotype.
So it's really okay. So they want that size and the teeth. They're not really looking for the phenotype of the wolf because of all the things that the wolf is, being such an independent dog. I guess it's a dog, but an independent canine where it doesn't need man. It moves on its own space, and through centuries of breeding, that shit's locked in. So it's like how long will it take for that to be watered out is the question. But the genotype, I mean, shit, you're gonna get that. So it's gonna take you a long ass time to mesh that genotype that you want. That's for sure. Okay, so Calupoh versus German Shepherd. We got trait, and then we got the Calupoh, and then the GSD. Trait, primitive behavior. Calupoh, much higher. GSD, moderate. Trait, trainability. Calupoh, selective. GSD, high. Trait, guard instincts. Calupoh, moderate. GSD, strong. Trait, stability. Calupoh, depends heavily on line. GSD, more standardized. Trait, environmental awareness. Calupoh, elite. GSD, high. Trait, civil utility, Calupoh, lower. GSD, higher. You guys get that with the German Shepherd and the Calupoh?
Yep. This dog is wild. Still wild.
Yeah, it's still a lot of work in progress.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
A lot of work. Okay, so here we go. We got the Calupoh versus the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog. Okay, so here we go. This should be toe to toe. We'll see how the Czechs did versus the Mexicans. This is probably the closest comparison. Both breeds combine wolf influence, shepherd intelligence, endurance structure, but the Calupoh is often more emotionally soft, more primitive, less standardized, less militarized in breeding direction. The Czechoslovakian Wolfdog was built for military border patrol work. The Calupoh was built more around cultural reconstruction, primitive functionality, companionship, endurance, utility. You guys get that?
Yeah. I heard that the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog doesn't really have much wolf in it.
So it's already watery.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be. You're not gonna get a wolf to attack people. It's gonna run. Well, they're suspicious of strangers, but they don't confront them. People, they run from them. They'd hide. So you need to get a dog that doesn't have that fear of humans. And when during meiosis, you want to swap that part of the temperament with that part of the temperament. So it's where you have a dog or a hybrid that's got the defense drive of the wolf, but it's got the confidence of the dog.
Hey, K-Man, shout out to that class we did on meiosis. Not a lot of people watch that class, which is kind of funny. But it's the way you broke that down makes a lot of sense to us who did watch the class. So salute to that. Salute to what you just said, though, by the way. I get it. I know we get it, class, but a lot of people, for some reason, they don't like those technical classes for some reason.
Well, to me, it sums up the majority of why breeding isn't as simple as it seems. Like
Right.
You can't mix this and this and get this. Meiosis pretty much tells you why and how.
Right. Yes. Yep. We got the Calupoh versus the American Pit Bull Terrier. Uh-oh. Okay. These breeds are fundamentally different genetically. We got the trait category. We got the Calupoh and American Pit Bull Terrier. Okay. Trait, motor style. Calupoh, endurance. APPT, explosive. Trait, frame. Calupoh, elastic runner. APBT, compact power. Trait, nervous system. Calupoh, sensitive. APBT, hard. Trait, prey drive. Calupoh, tracking, chasing. APBT, catch, combat. Trait, human interaction. Calupoh, selective. APBT, social. Trait, pain tolerance. Calupoh, moderate. APBT, very high. The APBT is built like a combat athlete. The Calupoh is built like a wilderness endurance athlete. So again, the Calupoh is heavy, heavy wolf still.
That sounds like a hybrid combination to me.
What, to throw them together?
Yeah.
Yep. And get that bull herder.
Yeah, back to the bull herder play. Yeah. Still probably be a lot of work still,
Yeah.
as far as like kind of getting it to balance out.
It'll be a lot of fun though. Shit.
It'll be a dope ass project. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there better dogs used in the Calupoh? I think there is.
They said they used some of that Belgian influence, the Malinois.
But if we're trying to use a wolf dog based off of what we're learning about the Calupoh, there's probably other wolf dogs that will be better to use in Calupoh if we were to make a hybrid.
Like the Salus or the Czechoslovakian.
Right. What's the Salus? Which one? Like, have you heard about them? I know we just
Yeah,
read.
yeah.
Have you actually heard about those type of dogs?
That
before?
one looks like a wolf. It's real slim. And it looks like a wolf. It really looks like a wolf. But it's a dog.
It is more refined than the Calupoh. You think?
Yeah. It's more social than the Calupoh.
Right. That's the idea of the hybrid, though, is not to, or at least what I was saying, to get where you're talking is to make an actual hybrid would be to cross the wolf dog or a wolf that had the highest defense drive to the dog. To make an actual hybrid, to pick opposites.
Okay.
I actually wrote down the types of wolf dogs and like the crosses that they use. So the Salus wolf dog, they use European wolf and German Shepherd. And it says it equals to timid.
Wow.
And then the Czechoslovakian wolf dog, they use Carpathian wolf and German Shepherd from the army. And then they got this other joint called the Volko Sabi wolf dog. They use Caspian wolf, German Shepherd, and they used it for army and bite work.
I wonder which project turned out the way they liked.
I got two more too.
Go ahead.
Then they got this other joint called the Can de Palero, and that's just a herding breed. It doesn't show the cross they use. And then they got the Tamascan wolf dog. They use Siberian Husky, Malamute, and German Shepherd dog. And it says not true wolf hybrid.
Okay, because that's not an actual wolf they threw up in there. That's probably already, those dogs probably are, well, not probably, those dogs already had the wolf influence when they started, probably, huh?
Right.
Again, it's like you said, Caveman, I guess they just want the look of the wolf, maybe the jaw power of the wolf. Because like I said, that has to be a long, drawn out project. Because imagine you getting these dogs that have all this ability, but they're afraid. And that's just that'll just fucking kill everything right there. But again, they're not afraid to do what they do in the primitive wild, which is hunt. They're just not in tune with humans as far as their defense. Right?
Maybe you need an episode on the Czechoslovakian then, because a lot of that information is out there. like when they started and when they ended and what the result was. I'm not sure how much of the details about percentages, generations you can find out. I imagine Embark will tell you well how much wolf is in the Czech dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that is one that we should do. Just to see, you know, since that's more of a refined version of a wolf dog.
It's been years since I listened to that story.
And we should check the vocal Sabi wolf dog too. That joint's dope.
Okay, so maybe we'll do next week we'll do the comparison between the Czech and then that other dog that you just mentioned. Ready? You know, a continuation
Vocal Sabi.
of the wolf dogs. We'll do a head-to-head comparison between them and break it down. So
what's the origin of that breed? Because they might be spin-offs of two. My bad,
for the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog, they use Carpathian Wolf and German Shepherd from the army. For the vocal Sabi Wolfdog, they use Caspian Wolf and German Shepherd. Army German Shepherd.
Okay. We'll go toe to toe with them. So is that other one a refined? Is that other one that you just mentioned ready? Is that a refined wolf dog?
Yeah, they use it in the army.
Okay. Okay, good. That'll be a good toe to toe play then. We'll do that next week too. We'll do a toe to toe between them, a continuation of the wolf dog. Okay. All right. So here we go. Health and genetic concerns. Because the breed is still developing, which we go, okay, so we'll allow the Calupoh, you know, to get a pass because it's still in its developing stage. You know what I mean? So it says consistency varies, temperament varies, structure varies, potential issues, nervous instability, shyness, excessive prey drive, digestive sensitivity, hip problems in some lines. The best Calupoh breeders heavily select for, stable nerves, environmental confidence, social balance, movement quality. You guys get the health and genetic concerns.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
I don't like hearing that hip dysplasia.
That's probably from that German Shepherd.
Yeah, you know it is.
Huskies,
but like Callie was saying, they had to do that for the temperament. They had to breed more and more towards the dog and probably do inbreeding.
Yeah. Yep, because they didn't want to lose what they added with the wolf. So like you said, they probably had to do a lot of inbreeding and line breeding just to keep that shit going while they added whatever they needed to add to bring the dog out of it. Because it's like if you added back the wolf, let's like starting all over again.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you add dog, you're diluting it. So at some point, they're gonna go to inbreeding.
You know what they should have did, Caveman, or in chat and panel, they should have did like how you suggest, Caveman. Take a male wolf and run them to a whole bunch of different dog bitches, and then take those offspring and fucking test it out with them.
Yeah, you said it there too. I would think you're going to want to use the female dog and breed it to a male wolf.
Yeah.
And not, yeah. I think you're going to get a whole different result than if you used a female wolf.
Yep. And you can use that one male. They say you get a dope ass fucking wolf male, whatever that might be. And then you can run them to a whole bunch of different type bitches, different dog bitches, and just see what you get. You know, and then of course you got to keep the whole litter when you're doing something like this, you know.
That's experimental right there.
Yeah, and I doubt they're doing it that deep where you're really, really testing everything to that point. You know, they, whatever they get, they just probably cooking it up and seeing what they can get. It being it's a brand new breed or whatever, it's still a developing breed or whatever that they're trying to make. You know, the thing about the Czech dog, I mean, again, I'm sure they've been doing that shit for many, many years. And there's probably a whole bunch of people that were doing it. So their genetic pool is so broad that they can get to that. And like you said, if they're military dogs, we know they were doing it at a high level. If they're military dogs,
That's what I was gonna say about the Calupoh and the Czech dog. The Czech dog is coming in to a straight. They're on a straight work program. Like they're in a serious. They said border patrol and military work, so they're already working them out the gate, and they're looking for that. And it seems like the Calupoh, they still are figuring out what exactly they're doing with it.
yes, that's what I think too. Which is dope because for them, if they're serious about it, they can get it to a level. But I mean, shit, man. Hopefully the damn federales in Mexico, they want to use the dog in the project because I mean, honestly, that's the only way that you'll be able to compete with the level of wolf dog. You got to have a high level program like a military program, right? A government program to really develop them. To me, at a high level.
Exactly, you hit that on the head.
So interesting, though, for sure. All right, here we go. Who this breed is best for? The Calupoh is best for experienced handlers, endurance/outdoor lifestyles, primitive dog enthusiasts, relationship-based trainers, structured environments. This is not an easy family pet, a beginner dog, a robotic obedience breed. It requires leadership, engagement, exercise, psychological understanding. You guys get who this breed is best for?
Yes, sir. I keep that joint in an enclosure in my backyard like a wolf.
What would you use it for already?
Use it for hunting. If it's just me, because it's going to be bonding with me. So
Okay.
it's going to love me. It ain't going to be scared to run the woods with me.
Okay. So definitely a hunting dog for sure. Not no protection dog, not a guard dog, not a dog you just walking around on a leash. Just strictly.
It's probably going to do the guardian instincts anyway, because it's going to be protecting me, who it loves, you know?
Unless it's a human.
Yeah, they did mention that they do herding, but I'm guessing that's probably select ones. They sound more like a novelty breed to me, like they're trying to recreate for nostalgia purposes.
Yeah.
Instead of working.
Right.
Yes.
But if you know, like if me personally, if I'm using this dog, say like Reddy said in the hunt or hogging, this is one of those dogs that would take the position, the early sniffing out what's in the area, maybe chasing, alerting. It's not gonna do any heavy work. You're gonna have to send in something heavier if you're using this, but it'll probably be good at that and chasing something down. It probably can, the radius of the cover will probably be cool and all that, but they're early. And any hunting or anything, they're early because they're not really brute. They're not really a brute dog. They're not ready for it. They're not combat ready.
So they'll be more almost like a tracking dog, kind of like what they mentioned
Exactly.
a little bit, a tracking dog or.
Yeah, and they can run in a pack. They
Yeah.
pack official. Yeah.
Well, probably some good bay dog type dogs, right? Because that's pretty much the bay dogs kind of corners the damn dog or whatever animal that you're hunting. Yeah, they can probably bite and stuff and attack, but I don't know. Maybe a multi-purpose type of prey dog, hunting dog, possibly. Could be.
Yeah, and I'm guessing on this breed it's going to be a big variation. You're going to have to judge by the parents and by the temperament of the pup, and not a blanket statement of the breed temperament.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not very bottlenecked, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be variations.
A lot of variations. Yeah, a lot of variations for sure. And then you won't be able to, even when you get the one that's kind of like you want, because it's still kind of wild genetics to a degree, you won't really be able to pinpoint it in its offspring unless you keep the puppies and you just kind of tighten it up to get to what you want. I mean, shit, that's a high, you would have to have some government help if you really want to refine that shit, or a lot of money. Because I was watching something. I don't know if you shared it before, Reddy. I think you might have shared that video where it was some foreign overseas in Europe where they was doing them wolf dog breedings and shit. I don't know if it was you that shared that shit, but I seen it. It was on YouTube. But they had a big ass program, man. A lot of dogs. So, for them, they're really cooking and they're really testing everything. So they got government resources and facilities and people doing this to refine the dog. Whereas, like you were saying, Kay, man, this is like a novelty breed, damn near, So, but it can be refined. Final analysis. The Calupoh is essentially a reconstructive, primitive wolf performance dog. It sits somewhere between wolf, shepherd, endurance working dog, primitive companion. Its greatest strengths are movement efficiency, environmental intelligence, bonding, endurance, primitive awareness. Its greatest weakness are emotional sensitivity, inconsistent standardization, selective trainability, potential nervousness. From an FBM perspective, which is frames, brains, and motors, by the way, men, system rating are the categories. System, frame, rating, elite endurance frame. System, brains, rating, primitive adaptive intelligence. System, motor, rating, efficient endurance motor. The Calupoh is less of a machine than a Malinois and less of a combat athlete than an American Pit Bull Terrier. It is more like a modern engineered wolf runner designed for endurance, awareness, and deep pack bonding. So it's just a fucking wolf.
No, really what it is, it's a big ass husky. Like, through this whole,
is that what a husky is?
Man, through this whole thing, I was just got to collect my knowledge because I don't really know too much about the Calupoh, but this is exactly what a Siberian Husky is. Between the Siberian Husky and the Alaskan Malamute, I believe because they use them two breeds, you have an elite athlete runner. Now, let's say if they was to use the military GSD in the Belgian, this Calupoh might really be something. We might have something to work with. And then also, like Heyman said, what if they also use like a Molosser breed, like a Mastiff, a Boer Bull? They would have really hit some shit.
Yeah.
But that Husky, that I know for a fact, the Husky, right? It needs a very strong bond. The nerve is weak. The timidness can be selective. The human aggression could be very selective. And the trainability also could be very selective because it's a stubborn breed that's made to be in a pack, in the wild, in the nature. But so it's like they took a dog that was honestly bred like a wolf and made a hybrid with it, using two dogs like it. So also like what K-Man said with the meiosis, but let's go back to polygenics. They stacked pretty much two dogs, in my opinion, that's really like a wolf as far as genotype go, and they bred that with one GSD. So it's like, yeah, you're going to have more of a defense dog, a dog that might be, more prey driven than human. But it's like, even that, I've seen at times where I'll be outside with my husky, and it's crazy that they say tracking and chasing. There was times where Kodo would chase a rabbit and he would get to it. I'm like, oh yeah, you got it. And he would just start playing with it like a cat. Where like Fendi, she ain't, you feel me? Like That terrier behind that shit, she get to that rabbit, it's over. She finna shake that bitch up straight up and down. So this dog wolf dog hybrid is very much still in its development stages. And if you ask me, the key to it is kicking out that husky, but keeping that husky endurance, keeping that athleticism, that long stride. If you can get that with a dog that want to catch, want to hit, you're gonna have you a top notch fucking dog. For real, for real. That's like Reddy. We was having a conversation. I said I used to want to take my Siberian Husky to a Dutch Shepherd. Why? For better trainability, better nerve, a mouth to want to hit and drive. Like the Husky is a great tool to use, but even in my opinion, that's a dog that's in a development stage, and it's crazy because Husky's been around for 3,000 years. But not one time, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot when it comes to these like wolf-like breeds and dogs that I peep. Like that, even with the aggression display, once again, like I say, it's selective. So I've seen at times where the husky didn't like somebody, or came in contact with somebody who was unsure with, and his hair would stand up. But all it took was for this person to put their hand out and him sniff the back of his hand, and I watched the hair go down. Where it's almost like you try that with Ozzy, you're gonna lose some fingers. If his hair go up and he growl at you and you go to reach out to him, you're losing your fingers. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So just like, dissecting this breed tonight, I'm gonna keep it on it. I feel like it's a great dog. I think I just personally need to do a little bit more research about it, see what's it's really about, because I know what it comes when it comes with that husky genetic. Like that is not a genetic I would personally say you will want when it comes to an elite program necessarily, unless if you really understand that bonding, taking your time, low pressure. Like if that's not your type of work style, I wouldn't get a Calupoh. If you are more intense, get out there, more of a loud mouth, you a strong figure, you like to stump your feet, get loud and like to see the Calupoh is not the dog for you. This is a dog that I see. And once again, it's going to be varieties through it, but that husky mixed with that wolf and only having that one German Shepherd gene and genetic, you will want to pal. You will want to take a F1 to a F1 and in the meiosis, you will want to see that German Shepherd gene is taking over more than that Alaskan Malamute and Husky every time. That's how I look at it, in my opinion.
That's a good way to look at it. A Caveman, Inquisitive Dejin, he has a question for you. He says, question for Caveman. Do you think it's possible to breed a coy wolf with a domestic dog like a Mastiff?
Yeah, no, that's a real hybrid. I would maybe even like the coyote to a Mastiff better.
Why would you choose a coyote versus a wolf?
Well, I think coyotes are more territorial than wolves. They're got more of that territorial defense drive, even though they're not as capable. But they run from wolves. Wolves kill them, but that's just a size thing.
Okay. Yeah, y'all cooking in the chat, by the way, man.
Yeah, and make sure it's a stable Mastiff that doesn't have that timidness, because that's one of the major temperament flaws in the Mastiff breed, is that timidness, which I heard a biologist say that the reason we have black wolves in America is because they have dog DNA in them. There's no black wolves anywhere else in the world. And they also say that if a dog has red in it, it has wolf DNA in it.
Huh.
Yeah, I heard that too.
If a dog is red, it has wolf DNA in it.
Yeah. And that
Wow.
would go right along with the Dobermans and the red-nosed pits that have yellow eyes.
Wow. Wow. Things to make you go, 416 said he was, I guess you guys can be, cooking in the chat. He said it was bred only the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog to the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog by the military, exclusively closed off bloodline wolf. It was several sets of one wolf times two shepherd dogs. So I guess he was given the formula for the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog. 416 was breaking it down. Says was several sets of one wolf times two German shepherds. That's how they cooked it up. That's interesting. Take multiple wolves and take them to two shepherd dogs, and I guess take those offspring and take them to each other. Yeah, that's going to be a good cook up.
Yeah, that's high concentration.
Hell yeah. But again, like we were saying, if you're dealing with the government, you got unlimited resources. Well, I mean, I guess it's limited as much as the government want to pour into it, but you can do some shit like that. For sure.
Yeah, especially when you're trafficking shit and got billions of dollars of money you don't have to account for.
You talking about the cartel?
Yeah.
Talking about the middle.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they would be interested in the wolf dog. They needed some heavy duty protection dogs to protect their property and shit from men, not animals, from thieves. So they probably wouldn't put that in, unless it's a nostalgia dog and they're just like doing it for prestige and shit, just because they got money they can do that. But
yeah, you're not what I'm cooking up. I'm saying the military is the cartel.
Oh shit, that was over my head, caveman. Yes, yeah, I get it. Definitely, I get it. 416 says he says there's black wolves in Europe and Euro-Asia wolves has black. As what 416 K9 said about the black ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never been there. I was just saying what the biologists were discussing, but I kind of wondered that too, because they've been mixing dogs and wolves on every continent on the planet.
Right.
So I don't know why there wouldn't be.
Man, like we say, there's so many variances that we don't even have a clue about that people are doing, and unless, like you said, unless you embark every dog, and even with embark don't have all the every dog's genetic profile to be accurate 100%.
Right.
No, I'll have to pass along the information. It's a university, and there's this organization that does this, and they're looking for every dog that they can get a DNA sample of to make their database bigger.
It's obviously a bigger organization than Embark, obviously, right?
Yeah. And like they don't do testing for profit. This is like a research place. They're trying to break down the genome of the dog. And they have this. That's another reason I want to forward it to you guys is they have this wheel, right? And it shows all the breeds and it breaks them down like they have their own pie shape section, right, for breed type. and then each breed is little dashes is in this breed type. You know, each breed, and it shows a red line going from the base types like the Mastiff, the Sighthound, the Spitz, that originated all the other dog breeds. There's like lines connecting all these genetic trails through history. It's pretty neat.
Hell yeah. Share that shit in our group chat, okay, man, so we can check it out.
Yes, sir.
That'll be dope. Okay. Anything else you guys want to add to this before we close it out?
Shit. There's a lot of work that needs to be done with this dog.
Oh, who's got the wolf dogs?
Shit.
Who's got the wolf DNA to match up with this Mastiff? I moved out of my coyote trapping territory, so
Yeah.
There's wolves in California right now.
Yeah, there's wolves out here.
yeah, where at though? And what part?
In the north, in Northern California.
But they're elusive, caveman.
I'll have to do some research. Maybe I'm in Northern California. I haven't heard any, but
Go to Yellowstone.
Maybe they're not here right now. They do travel a lot. They'd probably up in the hills with their den of pups right now.
I'm sure they're in Yosemite or Yellowstone, huh? Huh, Cali?
Oh yeah.
For sure. I just not too long ago I seen something. I think I want to say some grays or something. There's a pack that they just found out is coming back somewhere out here. It's out there. This was in the last year I seen it. They started seeing that pack grow. You know, the coyotes up north too are beasted up right now. I don't know what's going on, but the coyotes all through even the cities are looking big and healthy and eating good.
Yeah, we got a lot of coyotes out here.
Yeah, the coyotes out here be looking like wolves and like hybrid, like mixes. Like,
Hey, Verdi, they be fucking the dogs and shit. Verdi, the fucking neighborhood dogs and shit.
man, these coyotes out here be looking like straight big ass dogs.
I take it nobody wants to get rid of them though. I tried to get you on that nuisance. Yeah.
No, we looking into it, caveman. We looking into it.
Yeah, I'll show you how to stack them up.
416 says they got hybrid coyotes out there in Canada, all over the city. No, he's no. Oh, excuse me, hybrid coy wolves. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see. I've seen some of these male coyotes in the actual like their fur. You know, like where the wolves build their mane and all that. I've seen these coyotes with these really thick manes, and I'm like, what? I don't know what they're eating, but you know, it has been. They do be looking like hybrids now. They're beefing up a little bit.
No, for real, Kelly. And you know, we were like what 4 hours away from each other, so we could possibly be seeing some of the same little dens travel through the valley. You feel me? And that's
You know, the
what I'm
ones I've
looking at.
seen, I haven't seen any down here. This is when I'm up in the bay. Up in the bay, they got some giant, like up about my family's got some house on the east side, in the east side of San Jose, the hills, and they they're having, you know, they're like populating up there, but there's some big. I've seen some males. I was like, what the fuck is this thing eating? Because it was bigger than your average coyote for sure. And I don't even, you know, I think it was coyote, but it was big, and he had a thick coat, real thick coat around his chest. I'm not used to seeing coyotes like that.
Yeah, I am. That's all we got back home was the hybrids and the red wolves.
So, okay, so fellas, let's do Wolfpack said we should do the Alaskan Malamute. So let's do the 3 dogs. Let's do the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog, Alaskan Malamute, and what's that other one ready?
Vocal Sabi Wolfdog.
Okay, so we'll do a head-to-head comparison between all 3. We'll put that one together, break them all the way down, like how they made. Let's see if we can find out the process, like, if we can get any information on the breeding process, how many dogs, then let's completely break them down and then to compare them. And we'll see who comes out on top between, because the Alaskan Malamute is like a wolf dog as well, right? Or no?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they're pretty like the close temperament to a wolf too, probably. Like they will, especially the males, they'll get 2, 3, 4 years old and they'll try to take over your house. You got to put them in their place.
Yep.
Okay. What's crazy about those and the other aspect of the Malamute, the Siberian, is when you take them to that whole sledding lifestyle, they survive that, and that's a pretty vicious dog sledding, like the Alaskan dog sled. That's pretty vicious. Bears, wolves, they're dealing with a lot out there, and they sleep outside. Like they're, that element of those dogs is always been I've always respected them, because to run that many miles in the snow and sleep in the snow and deal just with bears, wolves, whatever else you got to deal with, that's a hell of a dog when it comes to the Malamutes and the Huskies that can work like that.
Okay. All right, fellas. I think we done beat this one up right here. Good topic of discussion with this dog too, Callie. Appreciate that, because now it just opened up another can of worms for us to dig deeper in with these wolf dogs. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we want to do, because Calupoh wasn't really, he's not the full package yet.
Yeah, he's still in the beginning stages of his development.
We might see this dog later and be like, hey, remember when?
No, for real. Shoot, I think there's a few dogs right now to this day that we got though that can for surely fix that package.
No, for sure.
For sure.
A couple years down the road, we're gonna see this motherfucker in a Westminster dog show or something and be like, look at this shit.
Yep.
I think the dog that's going viral, the bull herder. It's a bull herder. It's the XL Bully X Belgian Malinois.
It's
so
what?
All black dog. It's an XL Bully mixed Mal, and it's a bull herder though. But this motherfucker like gotta be like 100, 120 pounds, probably like 23, 30 inches, inches to the withers. It's a big motherfucker, but this motherfucker hopping over gates, is moving, biting, hitting, everything. Mm-hmm. But it's a bully cross though.
But 30 inches, goddamn.
Yeah, it's a big motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie, coach. It's a big motherfucker.
I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, you gotta share that on a group, because that gotta be a fucking Great Dane Mastiff fucking bully they use. There could be a 30-incher fucking big boy like that. Shit. Yeah, say that in the group, Verde.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it right now.
Yeah, so we can see that shit.
I think just the fact that this dog is not a complete package actually makes it a good show topic.
Which one you talking about?
The fact that it work actually makes it a better topic.
Okay, yes. Correct. I get what you're saying, K-Man. Yeah, because now we elaborating on what is lacking and what can be done and all that type of shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the deep dive into that, because in the beginning of it seemed like a great package. Seemed like they had something going, and then once we broke it down, you got to see the areas that need work. And I mean, for certain type of dog engineers and people that are on certain levels, those things matter. in certain people's programs. You know, if you're a military program, or you have any program where you want a dog that is we all know the type of dogs we're looking for, the hybrid vigor and everything else across the line. And those deep dives we went into was like, okay, yeah, it's not quite exactly there yet, but it's yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, our classroom always should trigger our, our engineered dogmen brains to kind of think about these things that we're learning, and the dogs, and really like try to get into the people who, the minds of the people who were creating these dogs and the why. And being that we're in our day and age where we have all this information, we should be able to take what they're doing and what they've done and think way further than them, because we have, it's hindsight is 2020, right? So we are in a position where we have hindsight on things that they were just doing just based off of trial and error in their day and age, So this was a good topic too, by the way. So big salute to you on that, Callie. And it brought Callie up to the panel, so now he ain't got no excuses now.
Yes, sir.
I'm fucking with you, Callie.
and he got that name change right.
Oh yeah, had to do it.
Yeah, he did that. He did that, man. He did that. I'm just fucking with you, Callie. It's all love, man.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, I like you said it. You was like you just went ahead and handled it yourself because I was nervous. Y'all talk that shit up here,
man. But listen, we talk shit up here and on the phone and in the group chat, and so it's the same playbook for us. You know what I mean? We just communicating with everybody, and salute to all y'all in the chat because y'all cook, and you be cooking in the chat too. So y'all cook as if y'all is on the panel anyway. So, big salute to all of y'all. Just big salute to what we've built so far. Slow and steady win the race, man. And it's only gonna be a few of us who really think like this. I really, I want to give all y'all props in the chat, man. Y'all some smart motherfuckers, man. And I'm just grateful to have, all of us who are thinking dog men and dog women. If there's any women in here, if y'all thinkers, salute to y'all. But y'all men, y'all some smart motherfuckers, man. And I appreciate what you guys bring to the table, when it comes to these dogs, man. Because I mean, I honestly, me personally, I would get bored if it was just the same shit over and over again when it comes to dogs. Like I'll get bored because my creative juices ain't flowing. My dreams ain't fucking, conjuring up fucking new ideas. And, with all of you guys, you guys are fucking visionaries and you guys are really in tune with your dogs, like all these different ideas and stuff. You know what I mean? Salute to you, Reddy, because that's one thing that Reddy used to always do for me is like he always be showing me all kind of dogs I never even seen or heard of, man. And, he still does that for us with his posts, but he used to always do that for me. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know that shit. Like, damn, that dog is dope. Or damn, where they make that? So for me, who is a real dog enthusiast, period, that's just awesome. That's like seeing a fucking exotic car to me. These dope ass new dogs, these different dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like all the shit you guys be bringing up. So, let's keep that momentum.
I like when he shows the pictures of the old working dogs before they change the breeds.
Those are my favorites, man.
Yeah, like the 1850s to 1920s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony says, I like it when I come to class and don't know anything about the dogs we're discussing, and I learn a lot. Yeah, me too, Tony. Yeah.
Shit, me three.
Shit. Me four. Shit.
Those other the other wolf dogs that you guys, the Sarlos and the dogs ready, I've never heard of. I've never really even can't say I've seen the Czechoslovakian Wolfdog, but it's always something new and always a new door open. Like, okay, let's check these out. Seem like they're, they open doors like you said, Coach.
It's the Czech German Shepherd. It's the Czechoslovakian German Shepherd. They look like a German Shepherd, but they're wolf color.
Oh, I've probably seen them.
Yeah, you've seen them.
So we're going Three's Company on this one. So, chat, y'all, you know what I mean? Shit, y'all get y'all study on too. You already know what we're gonna do next week. And we're gonna do a head-to-head, you know what I'm saying, with them. So, we're gonna dig deep and we're gonna dive deep in that shit, you know what I mean, and really, 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 really break it all the way down. So again, y'all on the panel, y'all better get in y'all bag. Shout out to you, Reddy, because you definitely got in your bag, man. It seems like Reddy getting better and better with his fucking class notes, man. And I appreciate that. Okay, man, I know you're busy out there in Humboldt. But hey, Verde, boy, you better get back in your bag, Verde. You know what I'm saying? You the young phenom, man. You better get back in your bag, boy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas is way too smart, man. We need y'all's, we need y'all's input and y'all's perspective on these things. And let's dive in. But you guys did good with with the coach, with Coach ChatGPT, man. I appreciate all you guys elaborating and really digging deep into the breakdowns of what she does. The outlines. I call it the outline. She gives us a good outline, and you guys elaborated really good tonight. So definitely want to appreciate you guys on that. And again, big salute to the chat. But anything I want to say to the chat before we bounce?
Salute to the chat. Have a good night and good weekend. See y'all next week, man.
Oh, I want to say something else before y'all close out. So I was supposed to do a show with Joe and Vito. Vito want to chop it up with the coach on Joe's platform. So we actually had to reschedule it because they had something going on. It was going to be this Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be me, Joe, and Vito. And I think, Vito want to, dig into the mind of the coach when it comes to all these, these different type of sauces that we be talking about and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? He says he finds our classroom pretty entertaining and very interesting. So Joe reached out to me a while back, says that Vito want to chop it up with me and stuff like that. So that should be a good show. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. It'll be on NWA County Corso. Me, Joe, and Vito, man, talking about, what we talk about with these different mixes and all that good shit there. So be on the lookout, man. But go ahead. I'll let y'all close out to the chat. I know we're ready to say what he had to say. Anybody else?
Go next.
One at a time, fellas. Who's going first or second?
You know what? Salute to the chat. See y'all next week. Salute to Coach. Salute Kelly. Salute K-Man. Salute Reddy.
Callie, you got something to say? Oh, he got bounced out. I think he bounced out. No, that was K-Man that bounced out.
Oh,
Callie,
man, thank you for having me on the panel, man. Definitely look forward to coming back.
Salute. We want you back. All right.
And I'm excited to see what you got. I know you're gonna show out when you get in your little NWA bag right now with the Connie Corso situation. So I'm excited to see that. I'll be watching.
Yeah. I'm excited too. I'm definitely interested to see what Vito will want to ask me and stuff. So be definitely interesting for sure. So I'll keep you guys posted for sure, though. You know what I mean? I'm excited about it, actually. But all right, fellas, we're gonna close it out, man. And we're gonna just, let the outro play out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and congregate in the lobby while the outro play. But man, I love you guys. You guys be safe. You know what I mean? Let's come back next Thursday and do it all over again. You feel me? All right, here we go. We out of here.
Listen, do some work. Why? Do some work. Why? Do some work. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work. Get some blood on your shirt. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. Take off your skirt, yeah, don't flirt. Get it in, yeah, it's time to win. Yes, it's time to get up, yes, it's time to win. Yes, free from sin, born again. Do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's so frightening, it's exciting. When I get it in, it strikes like lightning. Electricity, do some work. Don't be afraid to get blood on your shirt. Yeah, sometimes it hurts, but I guarantee it works. Ooh, don't flirt, don't wear a skirt. Be a man, please understand. It's time to work, it's time to do additions. It's time to work, it's time to go on missions. Stay in tune with the God, fuck the squad. If you ain't in tune with us, yeah, I go solo, don't you know though? So 100 nation, that's for sure though. I do the work, I get the blood on my shirt, oh my God, yes it's worse. But I let it release, I get the peace. Oh my God, I slay them devils, rest in peace. Till they lay down and deceased. And do some work, get some blood on your shirt. I don't acknowledge no shit that is fake. I can't stand police niggas, they're jakes. Yes, you cannot relate. Sometimes you do the math that doesn't equate. Oh my God, heaven's sakes. Oh my God, what the hell, yeah. What's the smell? I don't smell shit, cause you don't know how to do nothing. You don't know how to do it. Nigga, quit, forfeit, lay it down. Shh, don't make a sound. Yes, I'm profound and I get it in. Yes, we're born to win. I said, do some work, get some blood on your shirt. It's a soldier's life, nigga, blood on your shirt. Fuck all the laughing shit, fuck all the flirts. Fuck all the play shit, fuck all the skirts. We not feminine, we not like women. We like men, we get it, then we born again. Stop that shit, please, stop that shit. Do some work and get some blood on your shirt. Don't make me shake you up, don't make me wake you up. Don't make me slam you down, lay you to the ground. Shake you up, take the bitch out of you. Lift you up, take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. I pursue to take the bitch out of you. Ladies, don't be afraid. Fuck these niggas, don't be they slave. Yes, they'll take you down to the grave. Listen, bitches, don't be they slave. Fuck with a king, be a queen. Come through, move like a machine. Stay mean and stay clean. Look up in the sky, yes, have a dream. Martin Luther King, the God that flows through me. Yes, they call me T-E-E-S-I-R-E. Sire, oh, I'm on fire. Lightning strikes, I ain't no liar. I speak the truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press rewind. Yes, it strikes through the spine. It strikes through the roof. It's the truth. Mathematics, get it in. Mathematics, get again. 1, 2, 3.